Okay. That's,
Yeah, one of those untitled ones, you probably don't need them either. You might as well do a full
I'll do that later because I think they're from today. So like I'll need to check.
So they're probably all mega broken.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Dan that the problem was I forgot to clean my hard drive.
We've also got the player names the wrong way around. We'll go back to commentating. Welcome to Newcastle Siege. That's not the name. NewcastleVania. Yeah, we've been playing this tournament for a little while already, but unfortunately, one of our TOs, CurryGovernor, did not have enough space on his hard drive to keep the recording going. So we're going to kind of start at the beginning of this Game 1 win for Matteus against the returning legend, AirborneArcher.
Oh, I love how he had to shrink the tag to fit it in.
Yeah. And even then the A isn't quite like, what do we think about AirborneArcher? You know, you're a pilot and you're flying through the air. There we go.
Works,
I think that's a fitting tag for the bloke.
That was a close game. Yeah, like, it looked like Matteus was running away with it for a long time, but Shulk's comeback mechanics, it can be compared to Sephiroth's comeback mechanics. I mean, he's got the wing, which improves his recovery, improves his knockback, improves his damage,
Shulk and Sephiroth both in the top 5 of most powerful characters in Smash according to the Heroes Wiki and Villains Wiki. You know,
yeah,
Shulk,
so.
he rates himself as a bit of a god slayer, and then Sephiroth is like, bro, planets, not ours.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, there's still Kirby in the mix. Like,
that's true. That's a definite top 5 shout.
Maybe even number 1, honestly.
I hear that Joker gets unusually high.
What? He's just a kid with a gun.
I think he's got one of those technical god slaying shouts again, or something like that.
For goodness
but
sake.
like,
JRPGs.
But in a JRPG term, this is a classic case of hero versus villain. AirborneArcher wants to bring the despair with Sephiroth, who's already rocking the one wing, while Matteus, our Newcastle-based hero, wanting to remind us that he's still one of the best we've got, and nearly getting a nair onto Sephiroth, but that wing giving him the super armor, so Matt rightfully taking away that stock as quick as he can.
So I was gonna do a 3-way commentary like that. Alright. What's going on?
I need to attribute a game to Matteus.
I see we have Matteus and AirborneArcher.
Perfect pilot practice.
Let's see.
Shulk trying to abuse that range, but if anyone can contend with it, Sephiroth is a blinning good shout. Especially with that up
That'll be, you know, sometimes you just throw it out when it works. It just do. Let's see, okay. Let's see.
There's your Monado Cyclone, the sword swinging everywhere. And the Buster goes into the dash attack on the low knockback. Surprised that still worked on Sephiroth, a lightweight character at such high damage.
But Buster just does that. It just, the knockback rejection is so low that you can just do that.
With the large size of Sephiroth coming into effect, but Smash Monado is out, and Sephiroth will lose that stock if he gets hit in that position. So rightfully returning to centre stage.
Good job getting back to centre stage there. Finding his way back with that forward out of his. I like this. Ooh.
Yeah, I like the use of the extra double jump from Airborne, but not the walking into a back air quite so much.
Oh, hang on, that's a stock ahead. Okay, I didn't even notice. Let's see.
So we're gonna have to see some.
Okay.
Well,
See the punish, down throw, gets yep. Okay, just go for the jump read, but doesn't quite get it.
goes for the upbeat turnaround, but Shulk has that
the cheap button.
Fair ability to swap into. I'm going to go play CurryGovernor. Toodle pip.
Have fun. Jay, do you want to join me? Oh no. Okay. Matt's won. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Lyto and Chandog on stream.
Oh, okay. They were playing, they were grinding, not only yesterday. So,
Oh, did
just yesterday.
Oh yeah, Josh won yesterday, okay.
Yeah.
So...
Because it was his fault that, sorry, it was my fault that his car got wrecked. Oh no.
Sad. It's honestly sad to hear. But,
well.
So yeah, Lyto, obviously a Palutena player.
Chandog with the
young Link, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing pretty well against.
How was he doing yesterday?
Yeah. Sort of, exploiting Callum's his famous habits of get attack at ledge and just nair everything. I'm not sure if those are Callum's habits, to be fair, or if that's more Palu's habits. Yeah.
I was going to say, like, the nair thing sounds more just a Palu trait.
Right. While we're waiting, I just fiddle with the volume so that Lyto can hear his favourite weirdo music. That's next week.
Oh yeah.
How underwhelming do we think it's going to be on a scale of 1 to 10? How underwhelming?
So 1 being most underwhelming?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And 10 being, actually not a bad patch.
I'm gonna say like a 2.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like a multi-hit, like Fox jab now fully connects, and
they're gonna
Min side B gets buffed.
They're gonna once again try to fix multi-hits, and then they're once again gonna fail at it.
Yeah.
And yeah, honestly.
And so they might buff like K-Roll by making his belly armor last 1% longer.
They'll buff his S smash because he needs that. Because that's the problem with K-Roll.
That's the problem with K-Roll. Kill power.
Yeah, kill power.
And then like Pyra/Mythra will get buffs because.
Everyone, I have some very important news.
No.
Everyone just came up to me and said, "Copy from Bracket," and then.
What's up?
Everyone came up to me and said, "Copy from Bracket," and then.
Oh, wait, he's left.
Yeah.
What? I really want to see him do well.
That was a fine loss.
Yeah. It was a pretty close loss. So it might just be tilted. Oh, that's a shame.
Sad to hear. Sad to see, honestly.
Which weird music has he chosen? Final Fantasy 13 to okay.
It's good music, but it's pretty.
It's alright. I don't mind it.
Big shot.
Yeah, he's dropping the Delta Rune.
Oh, yeah. I haven't played Delta Rune yet.
You haven't? What the fuck?
I'm waiting for the game to be complete.
Oh, good. Yeah, wait 20 years.
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah. I don't know, I just don't want to play like when it's not finished.
Did you play Final Fantasy 7 Remake when it's not finished? Oh, okay.
I don't have a PS4.
The things are the wrong way around.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
So Chandog really needs to abusing the fact that Palu's approach options can actually be pretty bad because of that aerial speed. The ground speed is where she sort of excels.
She has I always get them mixed up between them. She has good like air speed, but bad acceleration, I think.
It's bad edge I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the one, like she's good at moving around, but she's bad at like going left to right. I think that's it. I forget which one's which, but yeah. So she's like hard to mix up, but she's able to approach quite well with it.
Okay.
Like she's not able to weave.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And it's really the grounded options that that Young Link can actually really cover super hard with the bomb, with the boomerang, with the arrows.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why he's taken a lead so far.
Oh wow,
He's getting the most of these options.
He's locked him in percent so far. Wow.
Yeah.
And catches the jump there. Let's see what he does next. Oh, beautiful coverage there. You see the bomb just laid out as a trap and then just gets...
Oh my goodness, what a confirmation!
Beautiful. That was so good.
I've never seen that before. Chandog. Chan God.
The Chan God is back, baby.
But there's still a stock to take.
Absolutely. And you can... And Callum is one of those players you just can't count out.
Never.
Absolutely never.
Callum is one of those characters. Is that me?
That's us too.
Oh, we both playing?
Yeah.
Oh, why do we play every week? Oh.
Very gamer. Thank you very much. I played really Novi myself versus Matt.
Matt?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, it went last hit both games and I lost both.
just a little. Am I seeing this right? This is.
What the hell? Damn, yeah.
So Chandog is currently one stock up against Lyto.
That's pretty positive. You love to see it. I mean, you don't love to see Young Link, but you love to see...
You love to see it because fun Palutena.
Yeah. Fuck Palut. The double counter.
So, I think the main thing is that how is Chandog going to seal us out?
Yeah.
I think Young Link is definitely a character where
you can struggle to kill sometimes, and you have to be sort of like committed to get your kills in.
It's not just that. It's that you it's like a weird mix between fishing for the kill and setting it up to, and then also reading opponent's habits. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Like the one way that you're very likely to get killed with Young Link is
that's it. That's it. It's just Lyto was just not just jump right into it. So
got cheesed.
That's not cheese, though.
It is. Anytime you get killed by a Young Link, it's cheese.
True. You know what? Let me take my mask off.
Oh.
You know what? I think I've gotten used to this heat now. It's like my body equilibrium. It's like the heat equilibrium.
It's just like living in a desert. We're just used to it now. It's built different.
It's a law of thermodynamics.
Well, what's gonna happen?
So what happened in bracket? 1-0.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it 1-1 or is it?
1-0.
No, I'm sure this set literally just started, right?
That's what I said. 1-0.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 1-1.
No, I said shh. You're wrong.
So yeah, how did bracket go? Are we playing?
Oh
my fucking god. Alright, well.
Good luck,
GG's boys. I'm playing against CurryGovernor.
Is it winners? Oh, of course.
Yeah, winners. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I beat Airborne.
Nice.
Thank you. He was not happy about it. Yeah, we'll play now.
Have you got your adapter?
I had my adapter. I don't know where it's gone. It was from America though, so that's fine.
got?
Oh, that's already been Chandog's a gamer. Is that right?
Chandog's a gamer? As well.
If we can take the scores at face value.
Well, that's kind of how they're meant to be, really.
Yeah, it's like... Well, we'll run with it. So Chandog currently beating Lyto in the set, but not in this game as we get the Palutena Neutral Air Luxury Bouquet Banquet.
Luxury goes to the edge where that does not find it, though. Chandog, what he really needs to do is start applying that pressure to Lyto. When he does have that reflector, it's still not a great move.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that you wish you wouldn't have to deal with.
Oh, well, yeah, it's over-tuning at its finest. That was a big opportunity for Lyto there. Does not find a way to capitalize.
Yeah, I would have liked to see
it's a bigger opportunity from Chandog, though, getting this ledge trap going. Didn't find anything from it, though.
The big shot has got his up tilt in. It's not enough to. It's not quite big enough, but that explosive flame is plenty big enough to, we think, equalise the set.
Yeah. It's up to 1-1 Lyto Chandog.
We'll see how things flow in game 3.
Absolutely. Now, even though Youngling, he's got those projectiles keeping Palutena out from getting those grabs, those air strings, but Palutena, she's got a bit of everything, doesn't she?
Reflect all of that. Youngling's a nice weight to still fling into some neutral airs while also dying early. Just
absolutely.
Kind of the bad percent, really. Somewhat stubby sword, not the best for breaking through, but it can. Like Chandog did get a great up air through a Palutena at one point. We're off the town city, so more room to run away and do those Youngling things.
Still though, there's room for Lyto to run away. Lyto plays that sort of play style.
Oh, he's more than happy to.
I feel like Lyto's very happy with this stage. He left it open. So.
Bit of music moddery. We've got some Persona 5 music on Town and City. It feels like one of those things where a few years ago you would have to do modding to get Persona music into Smash.
And
now it's like, oh, I've actually just lifted it from one of the other stages that's in the game already.
And can you believe Kingdom Hearts music next week?
Sounds like I'm off.
Oh, Taylor Toast is leaving me to commentate on my own.
But not on my own. Look at this reserve I've got. I can't really climb out that way without breaking the screen.
I'll go this way. You just go 3 rounds.
You want to wait until I'm out first? Like I'm called for a set.
There's a wire there. There's a wire there, Taylor.
It's an extremely suspended, dangerous set-breaking wire.
Coming out. Taylor's through clear with the wire. Okay, so Chandog's still looking at that deficit, but he's trying to bring it back in. Gets the jab swing, evens it right up. As you say, he just needs to keep Lyto out here and beat him in his own game. Just trying to get in there, trying to apply those pressures with the fire arrows, trying to get a combo started. Misses, does not catch the set.
You are not alone.
I'm no longer alone, we are joined by Kieran.
Hello. Okay, so Lyto versus Chandog. I've not seen much of Chandog, so I don't know how they play it.
He started going to the Newcastle with sort of later than, not later than I did, but during one of my many breaks.
Okay.
But very solid player overall. Like, I'm managing to find the back air there to close out the stock. Palutena back air, as we know, very
strong kill option.
It's huge in this matchup. It goes through.
I'm pretty sure it has like some intangibility because the shield comes out.
It is, yeah, it is totally invincible. Chandog in an edge situation here catches the bomb. So managed to find a follow up from the bomb though. Trying to space
Fishing for combos that neutral B, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Neutral B combos on Youngling. Oh, we're getting a nair chain stop.
No nair chain.
No chain does not find the follow up there. Here comes my set. I may be back with Fish.
I'm all alone.
Oh, you're all alone.
That's all, man. Okay. Shotgun haven't had to redo it, what a shame. Okay. Oh, Lyto's got the shoulder. Chandog manages with that soft no smash like that. Yo! We are joined by the one and only, the coolest
person in the room has shown up.
Yes, we have the Queen of Raw here.
Okay, so so this is 1-1. Okay.
It's 1-1 right now.
I played an entire set. I watched the first game.
Oh my.
And I still played an entire set in the time this is got on. Yesterday they were playing friendlies together. At his place.
Lyto.
Yeah. And we made fun of how long our sets took.
God, how long did that take? Like, one of them.
Forever.
Painful. Was it best of 3 or best of 5?
It was best of 3 at their place. And yeah,
Really?
it still took forever.
That is painful.
But
I mean, they were just really working to their character strengths and their strengths as players.
yeah,
Both of them have insanely good projectiles.
yeah. The main thing is what I was saying in game 1 is that sort of the horizontal space is really controlled super well by Youngling, and that's the space, sort of the grounded horizontal space, is a space that that Palu really needs to approach.
Definitely.
Because her ground speed is how she gets in. She can't get in through the air because her aerials are, well, they're alright, but her air speed is really bad.
Her aerials are only really for comboing into each other. You can't really do much out of it. Not minding me finding the truth right now. Maybe Trillbi would have been a bit better at it. I don't know.
Chandog is just playing super safe.
I mean, he kind of has to at this point.
Terrifying. That explosive flame.
Or is he going to take a nut?
That could have been an up smash, but
definitely, I was expecting that. That's why he took the first stop.
he's so scared.
Oh, he's waiting. Oh, not managing to kill that forward throw.
But that
Oh,
yeah.
painful. Well played by
Great
both
catch.
players there.
Yeah, great catch by Lyto. Chandog, unfortunately not respecting that. Okay, disadvantage explosive flame. Side BO disadvantage. It's the tool that every character has.
Well, GG's and congratulations to Lyto there for winning that entire set.
That was a really close set. You love to see it.
Yeah, obviously.
Us? Oh.
I thought there was supposed to be.
What? I don't know. Oh.
You can barely hear it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's
Lyto! Tell him! There's speakers over there, like down at the bottom.
yeah, there was.
There's
I like
more.
set up 2. Yeah.
Maybe you could, maybe get like a headphone adapter or something.
Yeah, you could get headphones better.
Oh, Lyto not managing to find the opening of the speaker. Okay. I've been studying the both. I do believe this is a bad matchup for Palutena.
Sorry, a bad matchup for Palutena.
I was making a joke about the speaker.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yes. It is a bad matchup. The Array had a Lyto is a meme that we used to have in the northeast.
Oh,
because
so
Callum's ears, right? So sensitive. When you play when he's playing a set, he will hear commentary, even if the commentary is happening across the room, and he will be upset if you say something bad about it.
Keep playing that! Keep playing that!
Banger. Absolute banger.
Oh hell yeah! They are playing some of the best music from one of the best fighting games ever.
No, I'm not. I don't have taste.
Oh, I love MVC2. Don't worry, it's amazing. Honestly, MVC2, an amazing game. And hashtag free MVC2. You gotta get the dumb hashtags out of the way. Oh, whose controller is that?
Is that not yours? I was assuming it was yours.
Mine at all.
Okay, well.
I put mine in my bag because I'm out. Really happy with how I did.
Someone will come claim it.
Yeah, obviously. Maybe that's it.
Oh, I don't know.
We're getting a
Either way.
rematch from Grands, I believe, from last week.
No.
What was it? No, it wasn't Grands. It
No,
was
Grand's last week is Mo versus, Curry.
yeah, it was semis, right?
Yes.
Very tense game.
And I think this is,
stronger
this
than
might
that.
be semis again, but I'm not sure. Actually, we can check.
Pull a
Yeah.
bracket real quick. Technical difficulties right now.
Oh no, this is winners quarters. Wow. Yeah. And it shows how stacked this weekly is.
Honestly, a very stacked local.
Winners.
And honestly, amazing. Just really the vibe right now. Just like, look, we have 30 people, the highest this weekly's had. And it just feels really good.
Yeah. We used to get some really big numbers when we were, before pandemic. But now, it's good to see so many new faces sort of pumping up the numbers.
Yeah. Like, I'm a fairly new face myself.
You are.
Like, we have about 3 or 4 new people this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a couple of weeks ago, a bunch of boys from Durham came over.
Yep. And
Okay.
we might be seeing them again soon. But I like that has he picked the, is that the Pokemon
Oh,
Coliseum
nice.
battle music?
I think that's Mirror B if I can hear it correctly.
I don't. Well,
We
it don't
can't
matter.
hear shit.
Point is, yeah.
Oh, trying
Trillbi
stuff out on the
has the lead.
Oh, can't quite make the chain off right now, but I don't think.
Yeah,
we
no,
can.
that's that is a confirm. Unfortunately, it was just not the right position for it.
Well, it's 1 part's good DI from Trillbi and 2 parts maybe a wrong hitbox or something.
No, it was just the fact that Lyto didn't meant to cross up.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Good
Oh.
counter on the recovery.
Yeah.
Is that it? No.
No.
Wow.
That goes a lot further, like, horizontally than I expected. Like,
It's 164.
well, I know, but it's just... I'm used to seeing, like, the melee one that does not go that far. Oh, nice forward smash. Is that gonna... No, it's not killing.
Trillbi pushing the advantage super hard. He's
Oh.
so scary
No.
in the corner because Roy
Roy has insane options right now. And it's...
Roy in the corner.
Wow.
You can't give Roy stage control. Absolutely not.
Definitely.
Because he will make the most of it, and Trillbi, they are
Proving
so
that fact right now.
so good at it.
Oh. I honestly love that Trillbi has picked a fiery character such as Roy.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is a matchup that Palutena actually does struggle in because the aggressive options are just so good.
It's a damn near perfect matchup for Trillbi right now. It can't be secured right now.
It's looking like it at the moment.
Definitely.
Jab.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice up there.
It's a good confirm. I like the mix-up on shield there. Lyto reacting well.
Oh, good counter.
That's
to
it.
No, not good enough.
You
Not
can't
good
be
enough.
jumping off stage. You really need to save it.
I mean, what else could he have done? Yeah. Oh, and he's taking using the smash back to take the game.
Yeah, Lyto made a very, very hard commitment in neutral. Maybe it was meant to be a neutral beat. Either way, game 1. There's still 2 games potentially in the set.
No offense to Lyto, but I feel like Trillbi just pushed his advantage so hard he couldn't have done much.
You've just got to really, really go hard on the defensive options against Trillbi. You need to be reading his approaches, and Palutena isn't really the best character equipped for that.
How so?
Well, super fast ground speed. You can zone out, and it's got super hard punishes on anything that Palutena commits to. So where he did manage to catch that aggressive dash in there.
I knew I left it fucking somewhere.
There it is.
Somebody has finally found that controller. The nice early descent was that Nat chain. Oh, and Trillbi got a push his advantage right here. Oh, nice dash.
Beautiful dash dancing, yeah. Great baiting.
Wow. This is...
Trillbi.
Wow.
He's got the corner.
Oh, nice side. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, that was very close.
Very close, but good DI by Calm there. Ooh, neutral beam.
Bold option. Maybe it was meant to be an up out shield.
Maybe. And there we go.
But the up out shield doesn't work this time. I really love Trillbi's using the counter there to sort of try and bait out the explosive flame, or at least catch the explosive flame, because that means he's just going to be invincible for the entire explosive flame and still be able to throw out a move. He doesn't have to sacrifice position, he doesn't have to shield it.
Well, he definitely did that last game when he was off stage slightly, but he sadly died for it. But it was a good option nonetheless. Oh, no.
Unfortunate mistake by Lyto there. He's definitely looking for one of the projectiles.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
But he's even at
seven right now.
one good nair combo.
Okay.
Lyto's
Not quite
advantage
getting
state
that one.
is not something to be trifled with.
Oh,
So
wow.
much damage. I love the
That was
options.
insane.
Yeah.
Very
If Trillbi had
100%
aggressively upbeat there, that was really gonna hurt.
Trillbi had to be patient to live there, and he was.
Yeah. They were, sorry.
Sorry, they were.
Yeah.
Don't know what my adapter is. Step 2 of being able to play the game.
Do you want to use mine? It's in my bag.
Is it laggy?
I don't know. It doesn't feel laggy.
Oh, that adapter fucking sucks. What? I promise. That's on this other day, yeah.
It doesn't feel laggy.
Mine is somewhere though.
You'll find one, yeah.
Hopefully you can find an adapter.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
nice
Trillbi.
back
Yeah.
Back throw, wait. Oh, saving his job.
Perfect. Yeah. That was a perfect edge guard by Lyto. He knew he knew that he had that option.
Trying to go for the up air didn't quite work, and it cost him.
I like the little dash back there. Yeah.
Let's see how this
Trillbi
one
aggro.
Okay, nice neutral stuff on the approach there. Very good. That is neutral, correct? Yes. Ah, thank you.
Side B is the explosive flame.
No, it's just I'm not too clear on what each move is mapped to because I don't play the character. I just like know some of that stuff. Ooh, trying to push advantage from that man, not quite getting it.
Any straight hit really could be the stock, or it could be the neutral win that takes the stock.
Right now, that is
players.
absolutely fine. Maybe
Oh
a counter
my God!
movement.
Callum!
Oh, wow. This is... Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Finally getting that 2-frame.
That traded?
Again. Wow. Disjoints. That's all I can
And
say.
now Trillbi is just trying to space out as neutral.
Oh my.
What excellent defensive play from Callum.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, side on shield, a bit risky.
This is
Back throw.
tough situation.
Trying to go for the 2-frame, not quite getting it.
Yeah. Trillbi using the large hitbox.
No, going for the counter, trying to mix it up there.
Excellent play from Trillbi. Great read on the option.
They're both very patient players and they do pay attention, so fair enough. Oh.
I wouldn't call Trillbi a defensive player. I wouldn't call Trillbi a patient player at all. But
Well, in this matchup, they're clearly showing
yeah,
themselves to
no,
be
they are
patient.
really showing this. Side B.
Oh.
You get hit by that and you're gone. The mix-up, that move is crazy on shield because you just don't know what they're going to do.
Any move right now.
Good recovery
is
to
just
ledge.
Very safe. Any move right now can take the stock.
Yeah.
Is this it? No, not quite yet. Okay.
That's so terrifying that was.
Incredibly tense.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
Trillbi takes it!
What a jank!
Sorry.
Jank! Oh my god!
Good. Well done from both players.
My plan works. Now I don't have to play Mo and to lose the semis.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, that was so jank actually. The neutral beat sent them into hit stun like that. What the heck? What on earth?
Very tense set at the end right there. Wow, that was very close. Could have gone either way.
Well, you love to see it.
Definitely.
Big upset.
Well, would you call that an upset?
Yes, it is. Yeah, they were seeded fifth as opposed to the fourth line. So it's not a big upset, but it's still an upset.
Technically, yes, you are.
Oh, okay. Me and Dan on stream now. So that's it.
I won't make fun of you, I swear.
Please.
Tag me in, Jim. Tag me in.
Yes.
Go.
Right.
Okay, I am joined by Montier. Okay, how do you say your tag?
It's just Monte.
Okay.
It's exactly how it's written.
Montier. I thought it was French or something.
I might actually start telling people that it is.
You're just a French player. We never knew. Okay, this is very...
Should be Wammy and Horus. So.
Winner's course still, okay. Do you want to change my screen?
Hang on, let's do a quick check. Yeah, there it is.
You were watching the last game between Lyto and Trillbi there?
No, I knew I'll go drink.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say it was very tense at the end there. Could have
I heard
went
someone pop
either.
off when I was coming up the stairs.
It was 2-0, but it was a very close 2-0. Okay.
They go into the classic modded setup.
The truly best setup.
So we have Horus versus Wammy.
Oh.
Horus has picked Rob, but she's not going Steve.
I was hoping for a Kazuya there. But Wammy
Kazuya
pulled out the
versus
Wario.
Rob.
His true name, which makes sense.
Yeah, I was
but-
going to say, I think Wammy does actually have a Robert Kazuya in the pocket.
Yeah, he does. He used it first weekly. Oh, going for that needs to be straight away.
Come out with the bite. Core out with the bite.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Here
Nice
come
merit to
the
double up there.
patented Wario combos.
Whammy combo.
Any Wario can do it in this sleep of just up air into up air.
No Wario can do it as well as Whammy can.
Really getting in Horus's face and not letting her move an inch right now. Not letting her get that gyro set up.
Probably
As soon as that gyro is set up, you might as well just end the game.
Not necessarily, because Wario could play around it as well. Oh.
Oh,
Gonna
Wammy
drop
has
it?
got this gyro trying to make a ledge trap, but Rob can fly for an exuberant amount of time.
Insanely good recovery that Rob has. Oh, nice.
Almost unfair, but speaking of unfair right now, this percentage, it's not looking good.
Whammy is just in Horus's face, not letting him.
Oh, when he flipped the names.
What, have I?
Yeah, when he flipped them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right now I'm starting to wonder if Horus is thinking whether or not she wants to pull out the Steve after this and subject everyone to true suffering.
We can only wait and see.
Honestly, I'm excited to see if it happens.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, nice catch on there off the bite, and that goes. Matteus shouting best chump in the UK.
Matteus is the third commentator here.
I don't know why why Wammy's the third, but whatever. See, we're in the point now where Horus is trying desperately.
Oh, nice chomp.
Just caught it in mid-air. Also, as you see now, when that glint happens, waft's ready.
Oh.
So this can be made from
scary.
a quite difficult comeback to
Get to
an almost
30.
impossible one. Fully charged laser blast, getting rid of the bike. You're not allowed to have that. That is mine now. Catches them with the side B and ruthless dog. Side B, such a dangerous and deadly tool. Honestly, one of Rob's bests because it's like a deflector. It just approaches. You can't challenge it.
Yeah. It's a disjoint as well, I believe.
It's a disjoint as well. Yes.
That's me. Oh, nice two.
Catching him with the F tilt. Yeah, this is it. Horus is not allowed home.
Horus has been locked outside. Oh, Horus makes it back on stage.
Gyro just spinning away. It's out of the combat. Wammy slaps it to keep it spinning.
Wammy does love slapping Gyro. Oh, nice.
Not going to kill, but still racks up the damage. This is difficult because every time Gyro gets going, Wammy eats it. It's less of a pressure tool and more of a tool for Wammy to get a percent back when he's down. But either way, Horus is doing a very good job catching up right now, but that back air, very nearly takes a stock. Luckily, DI of the gods allows her to come back to stage. Using her back air, using all of the tools in her arsenal to get back to stage without having to even bother with ledge. But nice shoulder tackle, takes a stock.
Hopefully Horus can take this straight away and then it'll go back to even.
It's like a single side B at ledge. I don't even think it has to be a ledge at this point. A side B just kills.
Yeah. Side B or down throw combo.
But don't forget, Wammy still holds on to that waft.
Saving it for the last stop, I believe.
There we go. Oh, up there, still doesn't kill, not a high enough percent. Wario, a very heavy boy. Not heavy enough to survive a side B.
Side B is too strong.
Unfortunately, since Wario is a base game character, hasn't been touched since 2006, waft is still a thing!
Takes it! Wow! Wammy was holding on to that for so long.
What
and
do
it
you do?
came out.
What do you do? That was one move into waft.
No.
What do you do in that situation?
Die.
It's the only thing you can.
It's the only thing that happens.
It's the only thing that can happen.
Exactly. Okay. Going to game 2. Hopefully Horus can pull this back and get to game 3.
Honestly, I think aside from that first stock, that game was remarkably close.
Oh yeah, at the end it was very close.
It's just Wario
Definitely.
Wario bottom text.
Right.
Mario gets Peach, Luigi gets Daisy. What does Wario get? Paid. And here comes the Steve. Here comes the Enderman.
Pulling out the Enderman.
I think something's wrong with the controller though. We're doing a controller check.
No. Is that retrievable? Is Horus retrievable?
Here comes the Enderman. I've been waiting for this all day. Watching Horus play Steve is fun. It's absolutely nightmarish to play against, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Have to agree. Okay.
Also, because of Wario's weight, these combos with Steve are going to hurt. Because once Horus gets you in that combo, you're stuck in it. However, once you're at ledge, Wammy's going to do his best to make sure you stay there. Right now, just farming for some materials. You need to get that diamond.
Good up air to keep Wario away there.
The problem is, if she doesn't go for stone now, and she keeps doing all this mining, if she gets diamonds, or if she gets gold for full diamond, and she has to build tools, she's kind of at a disadvantage. Because gold, speaking of gold, there it is.
Yeah.
Gold really messes up the frame data, because it makes everything a lot faster, but it doesn't make it do as much damage. So right now she's stuck at wood. She needs to get diamonds. There's diamonds. She's not going to use it immediately. Catches him. Catches him. There we go. Diamond secured at 100% though. 100% diamonds. That's a bit. It's a bit of a concern. It's not very safe, especially. Oh. Okay. I thought Horus got hit by that.
They're just building an L on Wammy right
Yeah. It's just what do? I've got all these wood blocks. I'm going to start building.
Grab that.
All she's got though is a lot of wood to her name. She's got no more iron. She needs.
Nice
What?
What? It kills. That's all they wanted.
She's got diamonds as well for the next turn. Yeah, but nothing but wood and a bit of iron. You need iron to do the minecart, and you need the wood, I think, for the rails. And there we go. Nice slap. Doesn't help though. Still has diamonds at 0%. The advantage Horus has now. It's comedic. It's comedic.
Okay. Oh, they've got waft, I believe.
Wammy I think now is wafted up. He's ready to go.
Probably gonna save it like last game.
Yeah. One thing about Steve is, or Enderman, as Horus likes to call it, they're quite light. So waft is gonna kill them pretty early.
Waft kills everyone early.
Waft kills everyone earlier, specifically Steve gets killed earlier. Very nice Wario combos right now, keeping the percentage up, keeping it moderately balanced. Horus, I don't think has actually landed a hit there, but I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh, very nice spike, throwing her to the ground.
Now she needs
Any
to
aerial
push her
combos?
Yeah,
this is quite difficult. She needs to get more iron. She's only got a small part to build these carts with. She can't really do it. There you go, diamond's gone. Diamond pickaxe at the very least is gone. So
I'll go for up actually.
that is a lot. That is a lot of moves that Steve can do. Just gone.
It's
completely ineffective.
I mean, they could punch them, but what's that gonna do? Oh, I'm taking the kill.
Slices them.
Wow.
Watch out for the #1 any Minecraft PvP player over there. Horus.
Honestly, I think I've seen Horus on Hypixel before.
Right, well, now Horus is kind of facing the war of attrition. Wammy isn't letting her get anything, and there you go, sends her off. And of course, since Steve is DLC, they get a bit of a benefit. They get a bit of iron to go with it.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice combos. The ladder combos of Steve. They're always degenerate, but they're fun to watch. I like watching them.
What?
You
liked watching Bear win Smash 4, didn't you?
No, I didn't actually. She killed the game.
Definitely.
Minecarts now. We haven't seen any of the absolutely despicable setup with Magma Cube throwing fire off, trying to hope to run out that invulnerability. Oh, there we go! Walk straight into the S-Bash. The block saved him.
Wow, okay,
that actually might have been the end of the game there. Are we going to do this again? No, there we go.
Takes it, goes to game 3.
Absolutely make sure that block is not going to get in the way this time. Anyway, look at Horus building a house in about 0.5 seconds.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Fortunately, we're not here to look at that.
How dare they? Oh, going to Carlos.
Carlos, I'm not quite sure who this stage seems to prioritize.
I've not played on it enough to know myself.
Also, I think with Battlefield, the order of minerals is always the same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
So there's no, like, again, there's like no real advantage of Enderman coming to the stage, so...
With
Oh,
Battlefield
2
and
iron
FD,
blocks is... 2 iron ores immediately.
she is
Within
pushing
10
them
seconds, Wario is at 84%,
Oh.
96%.
Wow. And that is some DLC. That is some DLC.
Jay turns around, referring to the audience behind her.
Oh.
Why would you even try to combat that? You can't Wario in there through Magma Cube.
Insanely with the first stop from Horus there. Oh, back out.
Okay, here we
Trying to
go.
get knockout chain.
Lots of iron secured, that's a lot of minecarts coming out.
Clean combo off the motorcycle foot.
Well, yeah, no, I think Wammy right now kind of has to do this perfectly, but how do you play perfectly against Steve, who has all the tools in the world?
And can make more tools.
And can make more tools. Ooh, by trying to beat them up. I think you just have to beat them up before they even do anything, which is very hard. You just have to play offensively all the time.
Definitely.
But
Good
even then,
patience on
DLC
Wammy
privilege
maybe.
uses the
Wow.
invulnerability to just make diamonds. That's why you never really want to have a Steve with diamonds.
Horus
on the
does not
stock.
care at this point at all.
Well, it's hard. I mean, it's like, yeah, anything you do, I'm going to immediately combo. All you have to do is make one mistake, and that's like that mistake can be as small as just hitting me on shield, and I am going to just throw everything I can at you. Very nice
Very
use
fast move.
of the anvil there. Using it again just sends him to an early grave.
Very clean stop there.
This is going to be a very challenging comeback for Wammy.
Seems like Horus
had-
Sky was there.
There was quite a challenging, like, balanced game in the making there for game 1. But then Horus was like, okay, cool, you beat my Rob once, here comes Steve.
Oh, what was that up beyond
Oh,
stage?
Raft's ready. It's...
This is scary.
This is not over yet.
They're not gonna do. One's not gonna do Raft straight away.
Oh, using a Lytra, very dangerous move. You're not going straight for ledge. I'm guessing she wanted to save up to her iron. I think at this point, I think Horus is just trying to like now get as much percentage as possible before the inevitable happens.
Definitely. I think they need to money get some more resources at this point.
Yeah, there's a lot of stone right now. Elytra doesn't.
No!
Oh, fails the Elytra recovery.
What a shame.
Okay, now this game's even.
Yep, this is even.
Due to Steve's weight, this
Oh,
very
Wammy's
potentially
going-
could just finish. This game could just be over right now.
That's some Wario stuff.
You have to just stay away from. You have to like stay center screen. Don't get hit once. It's a very tall order to make, especially when a lot of Steve's moves have end, like especially on shield.
Definitely.
And you're constantly farming for resources right now because Horus is running
They need it.
an
Oh,
iron
got the
now.
iron, that's not bad.
Was running at. Oh my god, the anvil!
And does that take it? Not
No,
quite yet.
sends him out at
Okay.
a weird angle.
Trying to go for the same shit again.
Ooh, Magma block
Didn't
just
quite catch
missing.
That. Didn't quite catch that. I think that's the third or fourth time.
What?
Did they
Are
hit
you
the...
kidding?
Well then.
Gold acquired.
Okay. Trying to ledge trap of that.
Would you believe me if I said this was actually still close?
No, it is definitely 100% close because he's got left.
Yeah, Wammy can just still take this. All
Yeah.
Wammy has to do really is mess up. Oh my god! I thought it was going to
I
happen.
feel like the nerves are getting to both.
Yeah, no, Wammy's got rage and waft.
This. Jermaine comes in with the.
I am. Oh!
Oh.
I'm
That was
actually.
scary.
I can't commentate the rest of the set. I'm too nervous. The nerves are getting to me.
How do you think I feel?
Every time Wammy comes in for an approach, there we go.
That takes you.
Unfortunately,
Well done,
Wammy is
player.
hit in an unfortunate mining accident, and the remains will be out to the families.
That was a minor inconvenience at the end there. This character is so great. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can get off commentary.
Well, yeah, I guess. Both of them are.
No, 2-1 to Wammy. It still amazes me that that was close.
Yeah,
Because
Wario
of
does
waft.
that. Wario does that.
Wario was just like, oh, you're up by 100%.
Well played, well played.
Horus. Oh, take your hand up, Jay. Take your hand up to the camera. Look, she's shaking.
Absolutely shaking.
Actually shaking.
That's what waft does to a person.
Waft is just like... when you were like mining the diamonds...
I'm playing Mo next, right? I think.
You should be Mo, yeah. I think you're projected to win that.
Oh,
Yeah, you're against Mo next.
good luck with that.
Curry and Trillbi, this is semis.
Wow.
Hopefully.
Huh?
One thing I want to say, stop saying nice move. You could go nice back air. That was a nice up smash. Nice up tilt. Nice neutral beat. Watch it. You're a good commentator. Watch that.
If you win against Mo, I will kill you.
Lyto issuing death threats.
I have like an 8-2 record against him.
This is not acceptable behavior, Lyto. You will be removed from the premises if you try to kill Horus.
Please don't threaten our grand finals queen.
You got this up to me.
Then you get to kill this.
Yes.
No, I'm just
Honestly.
gonna play so that we never play.
If I got another bracket without playing her, I will be upset.
Well, there's a way to play her. Just win.
Or just play friendly.
Well, no, she's in semis now.
Let's mix up. If I lose this, then I play on your crew. But then, alternatively, I can win this.
But what if I lose to Mo?
Jermaine is jamming out right now.
You're playing Palu. Just don't lose.
Going PS2
It's
for
as
the first
simple
game.
as that. Alright, okay. So this will probably be Cloud versus Roy. I have seen Trillbi use a lot of Roy, and there we go. They have picked Roy.
I mean, it
Rock
makes sense.
sass
That
again.
going for the cloud there.
Oh, hang on. I think we've got this somewhere around. Okay, you're supposed to, when you click save it. it's
I forgot to click save.
Okay, so.
That takes another step.
Whoa, okay, Trillbi going all out, just not letting
He
Curry.
needs to push his advantage in this.
Yeah, they need to absolutely push in now. I refuse to
Shout
let.
out to 69.
Right. Good percentage.
Very
Anyone
good
even
percentage.
better for Trillbi.
Definitely.
Limits a thing now.
It's an
Ooh,
even
very.
game right now.
Honestly, if they didn't land that platform right now, I think Curry would have just got a free stock. And there we go.
Oh.
Misses limit. Clouds.
Street deserves an aggro heavy matchup like this after what I just did to you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you
it-
should apologize. You want to come on mic and apologize?
I'll apologize. I'm sorry for being so good.
Oh.
Horus coming out.
Horus
with
trying to be the
disrespect.
villain of the scene.
I will not stand for it.
I
You are
play
a
Steve,
good
I'm more Matt
True.
Honestly, I feel like. I still find Steve fun to watch. That's like at the very least. That's like the biggest compliment I can give.
I
They're
would
fun
like
to
to
watch at
disagree
least.
with you.
I don't want to fight one ever, but they're fun to watch. Speaking of fun to watch, this set right now.
Oh,
the
dash
dash
taking out
attack.
the kill.
Honestly, I kind of forgot dash attack killed that like that.
I mean,
There's a lot of
it's
cloud buffs that came out that I've been completely negligent about, but
They're going to gatekeeping right there.
yeah. Speaking of gatekeeping right now, Notling.
Ooh.
What was he trying to reverse F smash? That didn't kill.
Wow. Insane DI.
He's at 158% finishing touch with rage. Just takes the stock.
Trillbi was pushing his advantage in the early
I just want to
now.
like point. Homie stocks him. Homie stocks them. Very nice.
Respectful homie stock, even though it wasn't
Yeah,
intended.
here we go. So now
Oh.
this is like
Nice forward.
Curry at his best right now. 0%. He's a full stocker. Any mistake Trillbi makes, it's going to result in a lot of damage taken.
Curry is just pushing his advantage as best as he can.
Yeah, limits ready. 92%. A finishing touch could finish this, or maybe a cross slash at ledge.
And that's it.
There we
Wow.
go.
What a shame for Trillbi.
Yeah, this
But that's still game
is
2.
this is just a terrifying thing. Curry is terrifying. I'm scared of Curry.
Yeah. I played him in friendlies, and wow, was he.
I can't even look at the food without having a chill run down my spine. I see Curry in real life. I could try. Fight with Seymour, Final Fantasy X remember, we're not having that. Life will change it. I still cannot believe we had to mod this in. This is not in the base game, it's in his reveal trailer.
Hey, Sakurai's done, you can't complain to him now.
Sakurai's worked so hard for us. It should have worked harder. Should have worked harder.
Oh, come on, Sakurai. Like, you know, just join the overworking that's happening in Japan.
Come on, Sakurai. Have you ever heard crunch? It's what PS4 games are made so good for.
Oh, I hate crunch time.
Yeah, well, speaking of crunch time, it's really time now for Trillbi to lean in and crunch.
Definitely.
Oh my god, just misses the sweet spot.
What was...
Was that like, I don't need this?
Probably a flex, but we will never know. Oh, nice. Okay.
Right, okay. This F-tilt has a very specific spike hitbox, but once you hit it, it's the most, like, satisfying thing to land.
Amazing down tilt to side B there. Really good. I think that was tech chase? I believe that was tech chase.
How did... Fuck?
Oh, wow.
There we go. Up B. Okay, so let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
That side B killed there, right?
Yeah, 34.
At 34. Or 64.
It wasn't 34.
There we go. Buffed up smash, by the way. Out of everything they could have buffed for Cloud in this game, it was his up smash. I still have no, like, don't know why they did that.
Well done on getting that percentage there from on Trillbi's side.
Yeah, I think just throwing that out to keep him on shield pressure, it's very,
Definitely need to apply a lot of pressure here.
Yeah. Okay. Nice use of cross slash there to make sure Trillbi wouldn't push out. Because it's very embarrassing to get hit by cross slash if you're trying to push. All he has to do is throw it out and then that's it, you're stuck. But here we go, the patented Curry recovery. Most Clouds would be dead. Curry is not most Clouds. There you go, that's what I mean. The first spike, just bang.
That just deletes them.
Like Michael Jordan in Space Jam, just sends you to hell.
I never knew we had Michael Jordan in the building.
It's just such a hard spike hitbox to hit.
Trying to go for the spike.
Yeah, I think that was trying to be a climb hazard spike, but okay, no, too far.
Didn't have limits, so it was not going to.
Unfortunately, yeah, no. Again, Cloud's recovery not very good. Curry like makes it work, but sometimes you just can't fix what like the unfixable.
Definitely.
Although again, Curry is very high in percent right now. He's like a full 100% lead. A lot of moves are going to kill Trillbi here, especially if they don't try and play center stage.
Okay, down throw into...
Oh my god, I thought he was going to get pineappled. I thought either he fast spelled that too soon, or he was going to bloody get pineappled. And then here we go, limits ready. All it takes is one mistake, and this game is basically done. I don't think he's going to need it. There you go, throws that blade. Big timer was the time was going to run out on that anyway. So he said, I might as well catch one option in case Trillbi makes a mistake.
Very smart.
There we go. Oh my god, the spike just kills him. That's it, I think. I think that's the set.
Sadly it.
Curry wins 2-1.
It was a close game.
Moderately close. First game wasn't that close. Second game, very close.
Let him have it.
Okay, so we'll report that score. I think MiniMo and Horus is up next.
Okay.
Lyto's got to fight Garugamish.
Oh.
Callum's doing it on stream setup. If they don't play Unis music, I'm gonna cry. They'll play Guilty Gear music, which is fine enough on its own. Oh no, Cactus and Mish haven't even...
No, what's up?
Have you played Cactus yet?
I just played him.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
So it's you versus
I think you might be against
No, because I lost.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's them two and then they're playing over there.
Oh.
Right, well, MiniMo and Horus. This is also semis. I'm opening up everything right now, fucking hell.
You get there eventually.
Horus and MiniMo. If I remember correctly, last week this set happened. It wasn't even close. As you can tell by the predictions, it's predicted actually that MiniMo wins this. So Alex should shut the fuck up and not talk about things he knows nothing about.
Yeah.
That adapter doesn't seem very good. Is this Marvel music?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's a Swamp, I believe.
It sticks out, that will. Right, so it's like someone's tag is missing. Is MiniMo not on this?
Have they deleted Mo?
No, they didn't.
Luckily.
I don't know what he's checking for. The NewcastleVania stage setup. Oh! Trillbi getting ready to fight Curry in real life.
He is going to have to edge guard him in real life.
We're off to Pokemon Stadium again. This is just what we're going to say for it at the time being. Rob, okay. Horus starting with Rob.
It makes sense against Wolf.
Yeah, but we'll see how long it lasts. Because if MiniMo takes even a single game, Steve's coming out.
Definitely. Should we tell them that Horus isn't like in shot on the?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
She knows. Also, probably not the best to interrupt. Well, if you want to tell them, we'll tell them after. We don't really tell. We should probably interrupt again.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of the game, right now Mo at quite a good lead right now. A very difficult thing to do against Wolf is just even getting in. A lot of Wolf's moves come out very, very quickly. It's very hard to actually get in against Wolf.
I'd argue that's a good thing for Wolf as they're a zoner.
But can you really call them a zone if they have like 2 projectiles? And one of them's on a charge. Both of them are on a charge.
Yeah.
There we go. Speaking of charge, the laser beam, making sure Mo's away from the stage to recover a turn. Unfortunately, Horus was just a bit too far out there, so Mo just came back anyway.
Trying to cover their recovery.
Here we go with the fucking jet boosters.
Forward throw for that nice percentage. And up smash to take it.
Snatched up by Wolf. Okay, and I think that parry removes Gyro from play. It's gone.
I know Horus is going to be a bit annoyed, but good parry.
Yeah, very good. Very nice parry. Make sure that everything about it.
Nice parry.
Yeah, that's the thing with like in theory, Zona characters should never like be able to beat you because parry exists and that just deletes projectiles. But no one is ever consistently going to pull off a parry. 99% of parries are done by mistake.
I mean, unless you're insanely fast, you're not going to even
Yeah. Oh, that didn't kill. I'm surprised.
Oh, Mo was not pushing his range as hard.
Also, the thing is with Wolf, his projectile, that blaster, it's not really enough to like warrant panicking over. It's not really enough to do with Rob's side B over because Rob's side B, it's got quite a lot of end lag. So if you deflect that, the best thing you're going to do really is just maybe like get rid of one projectile. It's a very difficult thing to get rid of. Anyway, like even percentage right now, but Mo's a full stock ahead. This is a very, very bad situation for Horus to find himself in.
Definitely.
Oh, very nice with the trip into the
pushing their advantage as hard as they can, not quite taking it.
Get them off stage. This is exactly what Horus has to do. Consistently attack. Get them off stage. Do not give them a moment to breathe. Unfortunately, that moment to breathe has been given. The percentage is even again, but this time we're seeing the end of the game right in front of us.
I think it's a bit too early to call, but
a single like back air from Wolf ends this. At ledge, at least. At ledge.
That's definitely fair.
Throwing out Gyro, I think, just to try and hit Mo on the way in, but Mo was a bit too high for it. Does it again? There we go, off stage. Very difficult position right now. There's not really much you can do except for just hope and pray for the inevitable to not happen. The longer Horus stays at ledge, the more percent this is going to rack up. Nice using burners, like every move in the arsenal there to get her as far away as possible from Mo.
Is that? I believe that was
Mo obviously, I think, tried to style on Horus there. He can sacrifice the stock. He can lose the stock. It's 168%. A lot of Horus's moves are going to, like, a lot of Wolf's moves are going to kill Horus. But if Horus plays this super well and like actually wins this and comes back from it, I think MiniMo might quit the scene of embarrassment. because that was a really silly move to pull, especially considering that he hasn't landed a hit once and now Rage is in effect. Misses the up air. This is the first time in this entire stock that Mo's been able to breathe. 92% with Rage, 99%. Just trying to catch out of the smash.
Right
Gyro hits. Luckily, Mo still keeps that second jump.
not good enough for the ledge trap of Gyro though.
It is amazing how even this game has been, and there's no back throw, there's no kill throw for Wolf. Yeah, especially 185%. Now, see the thing. This is the problem. Horus is at ledge against MiniMo, and she has not been doing very well against ledge trappings that MiniMo has been throwing out. And there we go,
nice
the back air.
that takes it.
Very nice attempt by Horus. Very almost brought that back. But again, just gave Mo that room to breathe, and Mo just drove that wedge in and then shooed.
Split him up.
Yeah, just split up. Threw her out.
Very.
Game 2, we'll see. I think honestly Horus might stay as Rob because of how close that was. But she might go Steve just to inflict the infinite suffering that she believes MiniMo deserves for her actions in
Going
life.
to Battlefield for game 2. Is it?
There we go.
There we go.
Mama fucking Mia, here we go.
Again.
As CJ once said in San Andreas, ah shit, here we go again.
Definitely. Getting some nice early potential there.
Yeah, so essentially, if I didn't even see the music getting picked right now. That's the most rocking out tune we can possibly get.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, so
I won the set with Nair Dance Man.
That's nice. Wait, that.
this Palin?
Yes.
Oh.
God, what?
Short hop
God.
there, right?
Yeah, landing Nair 1 into Dance Man.
Speaking of down smash, an F smash just came out of Horus right there. Using the light trip recovery to ledge. That's really all that Steve has as a recovery game. You can use the blocks, but that's a vital resource, and I'm pretty sure the game prioritizes your better materials for blocks. It might not.
No, it's your worst materials.
It's your worst materials.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Horus has got a lot of dirt, but also what?
That killed it. How?
That had to have been bad DI. Also 103%, and Jay pulls out the diamond tools.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that was. Very beautiful deflect there.
Oh wow!
Proving to Horus, hey, maybe you shouldn't have built your diamond weaponry this early, this high percent.
Mo is just proving Horus wrong every chance they get.
Yeah, really, this is just a game of patience. Well, you can't be patient, but it's like when Horus comes towards you.
Oh.
The magma cube pulled him in, even though she missed.
No, if you tech, neutral tech, which is what got him in there.
Just barely missing the anvil.
Horus
now, I think, trying desperately to get that diamond.
Trying to build a wall.
I hope. Hopefully, she will not use it this time. She will hold on to it for the next stock.
Okay.
The pickaxe is broken. She's using her bare hands to try and get something out of this.
I feel like if Horus loses this,
very nearly
I feel like their
dead.
bare hands are going to come out in real life.
Okay, iron weaponry out, I think. Maybe? It looks a bit stony, I can't tell. It's really dark. Stone is dark.
I think that's iron.
Yeah, it's definitely iron.
Yes.
I think it's a shadow from the platforms. Ooh, there we go. Nice shield pressure with magma block, but nothing really else you can get there.
Oh.
What? What?
There's a side hitbox.
Oh, don't you dare try and punish. Up smash. It will not work. Worst mistake of my life. And there we go. Dash attack takes the stock.
But they have diamonds at 0, so
yeah, diamonds at 0% and last stock, and she's digging for more materials. And almost broke shield there. Oh, there we go, off stage. Oh, beautiful spike. 0% for both parties now. Final stock for both of them.
Oh wow, not getting the 2 right now.
And Horus has diamonds. She has the end game of Steve.
They can just easily get
the
very
nice
clean.
use of deflector there to continue that combos.
Something I never would have thought.
There we go, up tilt picking him up. Follow up in with the F smash and Diamond Sword's F smash you don't really want to fuck with. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
There
and
we
takes it again
go.
with the forward air spike.
The real question to ask is when is Horus just going to become a solo Steve man?
I don't want to see that happen, so I'm going to say never.
Because her Steve is
really
so
good.
meticulously grinded out to the point where I think she can get combos of anything.
It's insane.
And it's like at this point, commit. Commit to Steve.
No. No.
Get her down, sit her down, commit to Steve. Point at her. Anyway, here we go, game 2, game 3 even.
Yes.
The winner of this continues the grands, the loser goes on to, well, loses.
Yeah.
And,
The winner of this, I believe, is facing Lyto on...
Lyto is facing a very vested interest. He wants Horus to lose this so they can finally fight in bracket. Did she just use Elytra as soon as she came out of like the stage?
Definitely.
Why bother with that?
They've done
Elytra's
that
not
multiple
very
times
good for
tonight.
pressure. It's only really good to get back to stage.
They have done it multiple times tonight, so it is a
Oh,
bit
just
weird.
missing Magma Block. I like this chain of like up tilts, because what's MiniMo going to do? You can't challenge this, and there we go, down smash taking the stock. Nice 2-frame on the lava there, very difficult to pull off. And I think at this point it's just like, the longer you watch a Steve game, the more you can feel the opponent just falling into like a pit of absolute fucking anger.
It's like...
They
this
get like
isn't
more
Smash.
and more annoyed as the game continues.
I'm in that boat. I'm in that boat with them. No matter what, I'm always going to be...
Oh,
very clean edge
Anvil
guard
very
there.
nearly getting the spike, but not just barely missing.
Sadly not the right hitbox.
There we go, and there we go,
Back
back
one
here,
off,
pushing him out.
Red.
Now, the advantage went from MiniMo game 1 to game 3 now being firmly in Horus's favour.
MiniMo could grab it back.
Also, Horus has diamonds.
Definitely. As soon as they die, they're going to
She will hold on to that, yes. Use that invincibility, get the table, get those diamond tools.
It's just enough invincibility.
So, hang on, did Wolf low profile that, or did he just time that specifically with the dirt blocks disappearing?
No, I think he destroyed the dirt blocks as well. Or maybe he timed it right? I don't believe he low profiled it. Oh. Almost a shield breaker.
MiniMo getting very lucky in winning that encounter. Ooh, there we go. Trying to use the blast, saying, hey, are you crafting over there? Are you mining? Stop it.
It's not enough to get
Wolf
him
hits
through.
miners. Trying to use the minecart there. Jumped out of it early to get the command grab off it. Just because that very, very easy up smash setup. That Horus is like herself claimed in the past. All she's had to do was just walk up and up smash and she's won.
Very clean.
Oh, diamond's gone!
Backhand takes it.
Yeah, I think she's going to hold on to those diamond tools once again. Wait for the last stock.
Makes sense.
Yeah, just trying to catch, I think, going through the platform there to header.
I do believe that was some sort of shift
You
there.
could tell that there's like a shift in the room's feelings whenever Steve comes out in bracket.
Definitely.
The room gets a little quieter.
I didn't even like it when I saw it in friendly, to be honest.
Oh, there we go. I
Oh,
think her F
wow.
smash beats out MiniMo's F smash.
Wow, the blocks. Almost, MiniMo could have tech off him.
Absolutely now trying to set up the command grab minecart into up smash. Not even at a higher percentage to do it, and there we go. Up smash takes that stock.
Okay.
But now all he's really done is just given Horus the opportunity to build diamond tools, and they're out.
And that full durability as well. Now, are the tournamenters going to get to Horus? We don't know. Oh,
There we go. The grab,
Oh,
the set up.
very cool.
There we go. Lyto is in absolute tatters because he's just screamed for fuck's sake. Because he really, really, really wanted Horus to lose that. But how do you
Callum
lose?
really wants to destroy my Steve. He wants to kill my Steve.
What's the kill, Steve?
Wow,
Oh,
we have
MiniMo.
seen 2 death threats
But
today.
it's okay because when Callum kills my Steve, I just play Mythra.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Because I just play easy characters.
You're a DLC fiend,
I play
She
Rob.
plays Rob.
as well as 2 DLC characters. I'm
no,
sorry, but
I just have lots of flavor of the month characters.
So
I
you've
play.
got-
Back in Smash 4, I had a Zero Suit Samus, I had a Sonic, I had a Cloud, I had a Bayo, I had a Meat Gunner.
Doesn't Flavor of the Month only last a month and not the year and a half you've been playing Steve?
Steve isn't a flavor. Mythra, yeah.
Okay, Mythra, yeah, okay. Aegis, as they're called, I think, right? Aegis or Aegis?
Aegis.
Sorry, Aegis is the good robot character
pronounced
from Persona 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because based on like
It's Aegis. It's Aegis. It's pronounced Aegis in the game.
Yeah, but everyone in that game talks in a stupid accent, so...
They speak with British accents.
Yeah.
No, it's more like Australian. It's more like an Australian
there
trying to do a
there
British
are some
accent.
Australians in that game, yeah.
It sounds like an Australian trying to do a British accent.
One of the guys speaks with a northern accent.
Mythra.
Rex is from Yorkshire. Like,
Honestly,
Yeah, Rex is like from the north.
Yeah.
Like Midland North.
Honestly,
Rex
it was the
represents
main
the
reason
NEC.
I could not keep playing Xenoblade aside from the boring combat was everyone sounding like that.
You didn't like it?
No.
Well, it's preference.
So
You're just
surprisingly-
an American weeb, so you only
No,
like the
because I
games
really
that-
liked Ape Escape 2 and everyone in that dub was British as fuck. You've ever seen an Ape Escape dub? It's amazing.
I wasn't aware that was a thing.
They changed the nationalities in the dubs for each country.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
That's a lot of effort.
one of them is the British
it goes
dub, and
a long
every
way.
character sounds ridiculous.
That sounds fun, actually.
So what is it? Doggy underscore
Versus Wammy.
versus Wammy, and this must be...
You can check in the thing, so it should be losers.
Definitely
semis?
losers.
No, not losers, semis. Losers round of 8.
Losers
So this
apes.
is losers 8.
Surprised me, we went from semis, we had like, we've got like the finals set up, and now here we are back at Losers Apes.
So glad I managed to get Callum to play against Mulligan.
I like
Callum,
how
he's so upset about
You
it.
are
your
a bully.
existence, as soon as you won, he just leans back and goes, for fuck's sake! Like, once again, Callum is just facing this shit situation. I'm not quite sure how he thinks he's going to bully your Steve when your Steve has just completely bullied everyone else.
Alex,
Yes?
Steve is
what's the
insane.
camera aiming at currently, other than Dan's testicle?
Your nice shirt.
It's at you.
It's
It's at the right height. It's
Move
just
it,
the.
move it like right a bit.
No, you're going. Yeah. It was at the right height. You've made it worse.
You have made it work.
You have made it worse.
Wow.
Yeah, in fact,
Can we play PS2? What song has... Please can we play PS2? I haven't looked at it.
If you play Battlefield's SDF FD,
Right,
it's,
on
in
there.
the, it's in the miscellaneous.
Jermaine!
Tell me when the camera.
right.
To you, brain.
Good,
That's
you're
better.
good, you're
That's
good,
good.
you're good. Right there, that's good.
Hold on. Well, I need to go grab a drink, so if you were to...
Okay, time to scooch.
Tired to somebody
Oh my god.
This song is Battlefield Yeah, I know. Every time this comes on, it's like, oh, toxic Latios.
Okay. It is unfortunately, hang on, where is it? Yes, Eunice music right there.
We can listen to that second.
Oh, Pledge of Demon on stream.
No.
Yes.
You can't
yes.
get it on PS2.
Oh, that's so
You can only get it on Battlefield.
Please, gentlemen, to Battlefield so we can have Pledge of Demon.
Jermaine,
Please.
Battlefield.
Jermaine, you gotta pause it, listen.
Pledge of Demon and Oath of Eminent are like the best tracks in Yakuza 0.
Great.
Aside from maybe 24 Hours Cinderella.
Wow. Squid Game only cost 21 million. That's pretty good. Squid Game only cost 21 million to make.
That's good.
That is.
I
Yeah.
still need to watch it all the way through. I think the only experience I've had watching it was some guy called Cinema Explained, where he's like how to survive, and it's like all these like
Oh
really
no,
shit
I
films.
watched the. Let me see if I can.
They're not good, but one of the videos, I think it's the same guy. He's like how to like survive the Soul games,
Oh.
and it's like it's that kind of content, and it's just the funniest fucking thing of like if I was in this situation, I would remain like stone cold calm. I would not panic at all, and I would just keep doing this.
Right. Well, let me show you the.
Oh, like John Taffer from Bar Rescue. Here
my
he is. Fire your ass. There we go. Here comes the Olimar gameplay of throwing Pikmin like it's nobody's.
This is what I need to show you. It's not going full screen. Oh, but whatever. It'll just have to go. It's the YouTube Kids.
Oh, about to get that gift card, Alex. Let's go, Alex. Go from there, Alex.
Sorry. Okay.
I watched the entire 30-minute video that comes with, and it's like, it's all just really sort of lame cringe jokes, but the animation is really good.
In the meantime, Doggy has spilt up 100% on Wammy. It is such a difficult fucking matchup of anything to do with Olimar. It's so difficult. I hate fighting Olimar because it just feels like at a moment's notice, you're dead.
It is, the percent just adds up so fast.
Then
But
just falls him a little bit, tries to get the
it's
percent back.
Wario. Like, that's another character that just builds up percent ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
Why does that up air do like 15%?
I think right now, does Doggy have 2 purple Pikmin? Oh, he doesn't have 2 purple Pikmin anymore, he's just rolling off the stage.
But, great catch.
Just fire this ass! Cross-contaminated the stage right there. I'm guessing you haven't watched Bar Rescue?
No, I haven't.
You ever watch Hell's Kitchen?
No.
Shit. Well, it's essentially Hell's Kitchen, but with bars, but you don't.
I know of the memes relatively.
Okay, well, yeah, it's essentially just some guy reviews bars, and
Yeah.
it's amazing. Because he's just as angry, if not angry, for going over the slightest of things. Anyway, as we get back to this. Yeah, I think it's like one of the difficult things to get away from with Olimars. As soon as that Pikmin lashes onto you, you have to throw out a move.
Yeah, you do.
Just to get them off.
And that can be punishable.
That's very punishable, yeah.
Oh, I love the option there. Just
there
pull
we
out
go.
the Pikmin and just toss it immediately.
Purple Pikmin, very terrifying little force to deal with right now.
Doggy's options have actually just been so good in disadvantage.
It is astounding to me to believe that, like, once upon a time, Olimar used to have 6 Pikmin out at a time.
Yeah! Brawl was a wild time.
Sure, his recovery was just a tether, but the fact that he had 6 is fucking nuts to me.
And the fact his recovery was a tether was really good in a game where, like...
Tethers didn't work.
Yeah. But actually, no, you're right.
There we go. Yeah, Doggy doing a very good job right now, keeping Wammy at high percentage and keeping them out.
But that could all change in a moment's notice.
An F smash from an electric Pikmin. I'm trying to remember which one's the strongest one aside from purple. I think it's red.
I think it's red, yeah.
That's the thing with Olimar, you have to like
Electric just has more hits done.
Yeah, you have to play Olimar. It's such a perfect science.
Yeah.
But you have to know like exactly which Pikmin it got. I'm pretty sure like the bulbs in their heads when they grow into flowers, they get stronger.
They do.
Yeah,
so the longer they survive, the better they are.
However, if you play too aggressively and you throw them off stage, they're gone. That's it. You have to like restart the buff all over again. Oh, does it? Wammy waft. Wammy waft moment.
Well, he did try to confirm into it, so it's not quite the ultimate Wammy waft. Wammy waft is sort of just a Randy.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Well, even then, like,
Try to redo it, but it still didn't hit, so
then,
therefore it's a Wammy waft.
Looking at how much time is left, is Wammy even going to have time for another one?
Oh my god.
Granted, this is
How long is this game? Doesn't feel this long.
There we go. Final stop for Wammy. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. We're probably not going to time out. I like to hope that we're not going to time out.
Yeah.
This does not need a timeout.
No.
We don't need every single game of this set to be like decided by a timeout.
Doggy has actually just been playing disadvantage so often. He's just running away.
Yeah.
He's just catching Wammy's approach options.
But then
It's
again,
been super smart matchup play.
that's like the smartest thing you can really do as Olimar. It's just run away, throw Pikmin, and then as soon as they do something to get the Pikmin off, just punish.
Especially against the character with crazy approach options like Wario.
Yeah.
You just need to stuff him out.
Yeah, and then the electric one. Ooh, very
What a
nice.
confirm.
Down tilt into the dash attack. Very nice
you know,
confirm.
Canonically,
Canonically.
Olimar weighs as much as a 50 pence piece. So
Right.
that's why he dies.
But Ridley was too big for Smash.
You make a good point.
I'm not quite sure why, unless Evan or Doggy really does not like the white Pikmin. I don't know why he threw the white Pikmin off stage there. Wammy was in front of him and he just turned around and threw it off stage.
Interesting. Maybe it was a misinput. Who knows?
Could have been misinput, could have been that he just does not want white Pikmin.
Yeah, because white Pikmin is the ones that when they latch onto you, they deal super tons amounts of damage.
Yeah.
So
But then it wouldn't make any sense why he threw it away.
maybe he just doesn't want it in the lineup because he wants to get Wammy off stage.
He wants purple, yeah, as soon as possible, maybe. Ooh, just
The
follows
waft-
him.
The waft is up.
Yeah, I think I don't think it's tier 3, but it's still enough to kill at this point. Honestly, I think if he just down there again, that might have been the game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God. Oh, very nearly pineapple himself.
Excellent recovery by Doggy. The damage,
Nice
though.
bit of poison damage. Well, didn't even last that long.
Great get attack.
This is very nerve-wracking. Evan's got that purple
He's
Pikmin.
got the blue as well. The blue.
In the way. There we go, purple Pikmin, uppercuts, Wammy straight at the sky.
Wammy looking for a read.
Doggy.
Yeah, he looked for a hard read on the roll, but Doggy was just shielded. Good presence of mind from Doggy. You've just got to be scared of Olimar at high percent because he's got like 3 Pikmin.
You'll be scared of Olimar in general.
He's got like 3 Pikmin that can kill you like instantly.
I think since Wammy has lost, we're going to get the Pledge of Demon.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Wammy.
Pledge of Demon.
Come on, Wammy. Come on, Wammy. Take the pledge. Take the pledge, Wammy. Take the pledge. Here we fucking go.
Is this going to be the power-up that Wammy needs?
Pledge of Demon, Yakuza 0. From arguably one of the top 3 Yakuza games.
Cool, good for you.
You did play Yakuza?
No.
No.
I've never played it.
No. You need to.
Nah, I can't be asked. I only play the non-weeaboo shit, like Super Smash Brothers, containing all the anime sword fighters.
I do like to complain whenever anime sword fighters get put in like Japanese fighting game. I made a 20-minute run video about Sora's inclusion. Anyway, here we go. Just kind of waiting for the Pledge of Demon ready to kick in right now. Olimar got his purple Pikmin ready. I think he's trying to like cycle through it.
Oh god, the
Should
damage.
Yeah, the damage.
Why does up smash confirm it to more stuff? That's nuts. That was scary.
Purple's up front, purple's up front. Okay, purple's now at the back. You have to consistently keep an eye out for where purple is at all times.
Absolutely.
Which I think is a really annoying thing about fighting Olimar. Is just like, okay.
You have to keep track of the lineup.
Yeah, you can't look, it's not watching him, it's watching the lineup. That's really the big problem. And yeah, blue's falling off the smash, he is dead.
Yeah,
2
actually,
reds and a purple is like such an optimal fucking setup for Olimar.
It's pretty good.
I think
you do
just
want
died.
the blue. You do want the blue at some point because that is the kill throw.
Yep,
I
blue
love
kill
that
throws.
move!
Although to be fair, I don't think I've actually seen that many throws from Doggy this game.
Doggy hasn't been grabbing much.
Yeah.
Mostly because
Very
Wammy
good.
is the ground speed to sort of weave around it.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
Maybe, oh, trying to go for
He
the
has
throw
it.
there, missed the wrong way. He's trying desperately to get a grab.
But he does have the purple as well.
But unfortunately, here comes the freight train, just ramming him straight off the stage.
Yeah, catching that roll read.
Can we consider potentially maybe Pledge of Demon is Wammy's power-up music?
That's what I was saying. I was thinking, like, could be it.
There we go. Only
Not
a
if he
5% deficit.
Not if he
that
just
hard at all.
drops shield when you tomahawk. That is
Yeah.
a...
Not hard at all for Wammy to make this up right now. For Doggy make this up right now. Doggy says what? Because I think he move missed.
Is that it?
There's what?
That's the stock.
There we go. Pledge of Demon really, really giving Wammy the power boost he needs to take this game potentially.
And he has been playing this one. He's been weaving around
Was that
the...
29% of like a fucking purple Pikmin F smash? God.
Something like that. He's been playing so much better around Doggy's dashback sort of runaway game style this time.
Yeah, I think he's kind of realised that he has to play it like... He just has to play aggressively. He can't let Olimar get those Pikmin out. He can't let Olimar throw the Pikmin anyway. Very nice chomp away. Kills the white one. I think only red and yellow right now he has. Ooh, just trying there, I think, to get off stage once again with that dash attack. Didn't quite land it though.
Doggy was doing really good at exploiting Wammy's disadvantage there, but
Even I think if he takes the stock right now, it's still going to be very close, especially if, since he's used it that early, Wammy could potentially have tier 3 waft ready to go.
yeah, the half waft is also still a really potent kill option. You can't sleep on it. Whoa! The
What?
dashback F smash, it's the classic.
What? That killed across the stage.
It was red. Red has some of the strongest smash attacks.
Trying there for a grab, I think, as blue was up front. Blue's up front again. Now it's no longer blue. I think does blue need to be like up front for the
grab? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, lots of damage racking up. Never mind.
What?
Really?
What?
That hits?
I think he grabbed ledge just too many times there.
Well, that really was the power-up song for Wammy.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Pledge of Demon's probably going to get removed from Wammy's arsenal. You can't... Just like, that's all the moves Wammy has at the very bottom, just put Pledge of Demon. Right, well, I think Evan...
They've banned Michelangelo and Nick.
What?
They've banned him.
Oh, is it because he's got the infinite?
At SmashGovernor, yeah. I guess just because he's also busted as hell.
I thought Leonardo was the strongest of the two.
Is it? I don't know, to be honest. I don't play the game.
Yeah, neither do I. Does not look very good. It looks busted, and that just kind of feels like that's all it's really coasting on.
Yeah, it looks like it's got really cool combos.
Like, presentation is just shit. It's really bad.
It's an indie game studio. I'll give them slack. But
an indie game studio with like one of the...
They have had enough investment from Nickelodeon to get an SpongeBob themed Xbox One.
Yeah, so
in celebration of the game.
So we can get the Xboxes, but we can't get anything else. Like.
Oh. Was he playing the Alf the last game, or is he playing?
He was
Olimar?
playing Olimar.
Oh, okay. So he does say he likes the Alf because he has a smaller nose and funnier mouth.
Yeah, Alf is he's got the asshole mouth. That's really about all I can really say. I think it's like the existence of Alf is just like, why aren't some of these Echo characters just skins? Like Daisy, there's no difference between the two.
Yeah, I agree, and I wish the skins also had a little bit more diversity as well.
Yeah, but...
Like, we got 8 extra skins for Little Mac just based on the wireframe.
And then they all got removed by Ultimate.
Oh, did they?
I'm pretty sure they're all gone.
That's a shame.
You can ask like the next person out to check, but I'm like 90% sure that
Yeah, it's like,
most of them are
if
gone.
you're adding Sora, you could probably add Riku, like, probably as well.
They could, but they're not.
Yeah.
Disney played nice, they didn't play that nice. Anyway, yeah, this stage right now is very, like, perfect setup for just perfect balance, really. This doesn't really prioritize one person or the other, it's just a big, long road.
It is a big, long stage, and they both get a lot out of it.
Oh, misses the tech.
Wonderful edge guard by Doggy.
And Doggy's percentage isn't even that bad. He can, like, potentially run away with this a little bit. He's got a lot of opportunity to get a % lead. I should probably put my mask back on. Should I stopped drinking like 20 minutes ago?
Well, it's okay. If I get COVID because of you, I will come to your house.
It make me feel unsafe.
No, and then we'll have drinks. Because you'll have COVID, I'll have COVID.
Just drinking party, alright. Wait, well, this, yeah, it's not looking very good for Wammy. Wammy's almost at like 100% deficit.
Yeah, I think Doggy is really making the most of this really wide stage.
Yeah, but now he's off stage and
great coverage by Wammy.
Olimar's recovery is not safe at all.
Yeah, Wammy plays super well to cover that.
Very, very easy to punish. From what I see, he's got purple, white, red. Red's just died. Purple can take a bit of an extra hit. So I think we'll be holding on to that for a while, yeah.
They make the best Pikmin tanky as well as strong.
Yeah.
Like,
there we go, gets the poison damage. It's off very quickly. Yellow just is thrown into the fucking furnace.
Like, Doggy is using the whites actually so well.
Yeah.
He's throwing them on a Wammy. Wammy does an option, and then he's approaching while Wammy's doing that option.
Gets the grab, but I don't think Blue was the leader there. He's the leader now. And he throws it just for the extra damage. There's something really funny to me about the clap. You're just killing one of them.
2 purples.
2 purples. Which means
an up smash.
Potentially, very potentially, Wammy could lose a stock right now of getting hit by anything.
But the waft is an option.
Yeah.
He's looking for it.
I don't know if he would. I don't know if it's safe to do it now. You could probably hold on to it.
Yeah,
You both have a stock free. You might as well hold on to it.
And the purple is dead now, finally. Both purples.
Yeah, both purples are gone. They've been removed as a threat.
Excellent play from...
But, ooh, very nearly. If it wasn't for Bike there, I think that grab would have gone through. 163% and he's not dead.
Both of these players
Dougie's professionally playing neutral here to a fault.
Yeah, he's just staying so
Waft's
safe.
ready.
Waft was
There
ready
we go.
ages ago.
Final stock in this potential gate tournament for Wammy. One of these players will be going home and it will be a shock.
Can you show me when it gets to semis? Because I want to commentate that.
Okay.
Yep, well, I'm going to be going off in a moment anyway because I have to play my set.
Oh, I wanted to turn that rotation, but yeah, I'll stay.
Yeah, this is like last round of this game, so there'll be semis in like next game. This is going to be very close. This damage, this setup.
Terrifying.
Oh!
Rolled in.
I think if he connected with that there, that would have been the game.
That could have been. This is such a terrifying
I think Evan's trying to get this blue Pikmin out now, trying to get that extra damage. Was that like 17% on a nerf? Fair?
Smash.
Ooh, yeah, no. Tries it, does not go for it. Does
Great
not commit.
call out on the jump. He's looking for something so hard.
Yeah, he needs to get the purple as the leader right now.
Who you going to play in the next set?
I'll be playing Jermaine in when it's finals.
Back here. Gets that pressure, gets that space.
It's still winners, so.
Yeah.
Wammy still.
There's
the Wammy Waft! Why is he not setting up for it?
And that's done! He's out! The Wammy Waft was the thing that ended the run.
in the cloud!
Why did you do it without any setup?
It's the Wammy Waft. That is the ultimate Wammy Waft. It's just no read.
Look at Dougie's doing a victory lap.
Well, it's good to see him performing well.
Wammy just spiking his controller in anger. He was projected to win that too.
He was.
Dougie is now playing Trillbi.
You played so lame, I am very proud.
Are you okay, bro?
Evan, you played so lame, I am very proud of you.
I look up to you, Jim.
When it comes to lame play, I am the villain of the scene. That's why I'm playing Steve.
Oh, you do! So lame, you tell people that. Hold on. I make it my goal to be the
Alright, so whichever's going to be on screen next.
Yeah, we're just waiting to see who's playing. I don't know if they're going to give
Mo and Callum are
Dougie.
playing. So this will be Trillbi and Evan.
Trillbi and Evan. I still cannot believe it.
Connor!
This is losers' quarters. This was supposed to be Wammy's fucking match.
No, this is
then-
cool, it's not semis.
Oh shit, yeah it is. I'm still like blown away that like
Oh, it is us two.
wait, are we doing winners?
Us? Yeah.
That's one of the
Because
teams
this is still
still
is
doing.
sport, so...
Oh, are we not?
Okay. Sure.
Right, okay, winners finals.
Alright, there we
The
go.
minds have been changed, winners finals. Good luck, Horus. So CurryG versus Horus as Kieran returns once again to commentate.
I am back. Oh, I'm interested. Nice.
You know, honestly, so with these custom stages, you'd go on to check and it's just like characters' feet as a stage. It is the most degenerate fucking thing. Wow, Curry didn't even fucking hesitate with that song choice. He's been waiting for this.
He knows what he wants and he's got it. Oh, we got a switch of circle.
And we've got a third person.
Oh, sorry, I thought I disconnected. Oh, I have. That's Wammy's.
We have a 1v1.
My god, that's Wammy's music. Right, well, hopefully this fixes itself in game. There we go.
Good.
Okay, winners finals, best of 5. You'll have to see it.
Now we do know that Jermaine does have some trouble with this matchup specifically.
Yeah, it's a
Doesn't
little
like
bit
it.
of trouble, but honestly,
It is what made him Twitter retire.
yeah, we'll see how lame Horus has to play here.
Currently not lame enough. Wow.
Whoa, catching a light at the blade beam.
Oh, excellent early percent, but Horus is managing to get a combo side.
Yeah, just gets like, 49% combo, You hit me with that combo, I go, whatever.
Screw you, I have a 0.
Oh, Elytra's under the limit.
Very good fretting of the needle right there.
Is there any spare plugs over there? I need to charge my phone.
Spare plugs on
If you need it, I'm not going to
the bits in between the two.
Trying to go for a grab there, but
Yeah,
Jermaine gets
just
his.
misses it, and Curry.
Oh, nice down air spike.
Nice!
Charge on the first
Curry
second and
spikes.
then out of there. Stone tools right now. Okay. Oh, going for a chain of some Steve kinds.
Oh, just I think
got limit.
I don't think like Horus. I don't know what. Just he's usually very good at like completing or like capitalizing on the minecart grab. I don't know if she thought she wasn't going to make it in time, so she just rather bothered lining.
I think that she definitely tried to set up for a
That
grab early.
didn't kill.
The Eye of the Gods is against the Egyptian god Horus right now. Oh, who
Yeah,
knows how
one thing
to do
Curry
that?
is very good at DIing. It's kind of his superpower, but you can't DI getting hit in the face by a minecart.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if I get hit in real life with a train, I'm not going to live that, am I?
No, you'll be a very disappointing mess in the news.
Am I disappointing to you?
Well, a disappointing mess if you're hit by a train.
Fair enough, I guess.
A lot of people will be expecting it to be quite like brutal and visceral, but yeah. So in real life, anyway, limits ready, 116%, 130%. Any option doesn't even need limits.
Doesn't hesitate with that back air.
Misses the blade beam.
They kind of had to throw that at that point.
Anyway, Horus has the diamonds ready to go. Climb has it out of shield. I think it's like one of the safest out of shield moves in the
I
game.
think that up-B and Game & Watches are the safest in the game. I may be wrong on that.
Very, very safe move nonetheless. Limit ready again. I think Curry is.
And
What
they
the?
take
What?
That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong.
What?
That
How
was
do you? What the?
No. No.
Finishing touch as the hitbox like this. That hit this.
That was something else, huh?
So apparently, if you like do like CurryGovernor like tag or something, it just makes finishing touch like 20 times more likely to hit.
Definitely, definitely.
It's when it's fucking May. What's it she's called? The brain. No. When she's next to him, you're like.
Anyway, Decisive Battle 2 by Octopath Traveler.
Oh.
just escaping from Curry to get resources.
What else could she do there? Okay.
Didn't get anything though.
Double
No
left
gold,
tilt.
no diamonds.
I mean, Jermaine didn't get anything either with that double left tilt.
You got the percentage, that's all you really need.
Yes, but a combo would have been nicer.
Here we go, 78%. Limits ready.
Oh, I don't want to call it too early, but
this,
yeah,
yeah.
That's it.
That was just delaying the inevitable.
Limit is just insanely bad right now.
Here we go, stone resources.
Bad and good. Okay, better than wood.
There's not like a lot really
And they've
Horus can
already
do in
got
a
one
situation. Curry is not letting her mine at all.
Which is the right play right now.
There we go. Very nice use of the blade beam. The last two like hits of it's just managing to catch Horus there. 90% is 3%, especially on a move you were going to lose anyway.
Very good use of aerials there to keep Horus out of the way.
Cross slash, building of damage, gets her at ledge. You don't really want to be at ledge against
let go
Curry.
shield for a second.
I think trying to use down tilt there to catch Elytra. Elytra is... It's not very safe, it's not a very good move. The height ceiling for building blocks is so ridiculously low on Kalos.
Yeah, because it's
I don't know
such
why
a
Horus
large
came here.
stage.
Right, well,
I'm just gonna...
very basic. If you walk up to me in up smash, I'm going to up smash you right back. Just misses blade beam. That actually might have been a death there if you did that.
Was that a
up
read?
smashing in neutral. I can't tell if that was a misinput or not.
That was either a misinput or a misread, and if that was a misread, I don't know what book they're reading.
Yeah.
Oh, clean up, Etching. Get him away from them. Oh, that doesn't quite connect.
Just missing the punish there. Honestly, Cloud has like the smallest beginnings of rage coming on right now. A very small buff. He's just like going, there we go.
Oh, and he edges out.
Not enough to survive. Horus is out of iron.
Wow.
No anvils.
Horus.
No minecarts.
So much of her moveset is just
How
gone.
she even like came back from that, I don't know. She was like,
oh,
hanging up for seconds, and there you go. She takes the stop.
Is this going to come back?
Probably not. This is very dismal.
And that
There
is
you go. You get caught by a single down smash.
well done. Well done.
Yeah, this is a difficult matchup. We're trying
This
to
is
see
best of
who.
5, right?
Oh, I think Callum's out.
Wait, did he?
He lost the ball.
Are you out? Let's go! I'm sorry.
You just shouted "Let's go" because someone went out.
No, okay, so I might not be able to go to weekly next week, and Mo said that if they get second place, they pay for me to go.
God,
So I'm just.
He's not at second yet.
I'm
Oh my
fine.
God, the Mythra's out.
Oh!
She promised this earlier.
Let's
Starts
see
with
if that
Mythra,
promise-
the better of the two.
Oh, it's
Honestly, this
better
character is
early
like the
choice.
equivalent of just the blandest paste you could buy at the shop. I find them very boring both design-wise and gameplay-wise.
Well, that's because you hate England. You don't like
I
them
don't
here.
hate England, it's just like
Why do you
hate
hate the voice?
Xenoblade. Well no, I said like again, it's like aside from the combat in Xenoblade sucks, it's fucking abysmal.
Well, you just don't like it, that's all. It's not like it's bad
Any
as
single
bad.
player game with MMO combat just deserves to fucking go in the bin. I love Final Fantasy XII's world and characters, but the combat means it has to go in the bin.
I've not played 12, I need to play that, I have it. Should I play it?
You should play it, I think, if you can get used to it. It's very slow.
I should play 14 as well.
But then again, I also like I think 8's the best one. I think 8's my favourite. So.
My favourite's 13, so I have wrong opinions all the time.
You've got less of like the standard than I have.
Yeah, I like the linear like game design, alright? It's simple, it helps me.
Okay, Pyra is out. Slow
Trying to get a
moves,
kill
but
here.
they do damage. She will do damage and get those kills.
They
None
will
of
look
your
weird.
F smash the shields,
Is that a
and
side B attempt? Yes, it was.
luckily
Very
has
good
the
to come
air
down
dodge
so
on
good.
hand to get back to stage there.
Very good job of coming in.
Honestly, side B off stage is such a dangerous fucking move to make. It's very ballsy of Jay to even try it.
And
Time
out
has
smash
a
out
limit.
shield. Wow.
Very, it's not looking good.
Sadly not.
I want to, but I understand what you mean.
Ooh, Klein has a hitter again.
Okay.
There
Sounds like
we go.
magic.
Nice
And it
read
takes it.
on the landing.
Having switched back to Mythra.
That's a Mythra for that 3%.
Wait, what was that? Was parry?
That was the parry. That
Oh.
was the foresight thing. You can do it if you try and like dodge it. It's
Uh-huh.
like a bit like Battle Within, but it's nowhere near as good.
That looked weird. And
And
he
there
takes
we
it.
go. Curry is through to Raz. Horus.
That's a guaranteed second place.
Horus is thrown at the losers, which puts her at losers finals.
Who's Horus gonna face?
MiniMo rejected.
Okay.
We have in losers quarters right now Doggy and Trillbi. Honestly, I am happy to see Evan, or at the very least Doggy underscore, in this situation.
Wammy won't give me this.
I think it's quite the upset that like he managed to beat
It was very close.
Wammy. Well, it's because Wammy fucking.
We'll play.
What?
We'll play.
Well, look, I got destroyed for 3 games in a row, that's how I played. Seriously, game 2 was wow.
Yeah.
Gameplay was looking like kind of sad.
Yeah, they were. All 3 were. Jermaine is just.
Game 1 was a bit close.
He's on another level.
Jermaine just, Curry just didn't let you breathe for a second. As soon as you started mining, he just came in.
Insane advantage.
That's what you do against Cloud.
That's what you have to do against safety, just can't let him breathe. Here we go, Trillbi versus
Nothing's gonna
Doggy.
come back and move. Go back.
Evan! Can you either scooch along and move the camera a little bit? There we go. Yep, you're good. Ends Castle, what does N stand for?
It's just N, that's his name. His name is N.
I feel like some child's being very abused there.
Oh, he was abused. He was abused. That happened.
Right, Rock's ass. So, Roy versus John Taffer.
Okay.
John Taffer owns many bars and he's a multi-millionaire. And he will fire your ass if he even sees so much as a cross-contamination. Just kidding, he's picked Olimar. This is going to be a very difficult fight. I have no idea who could potentially come out on top here.
I don't know enough about
Roy
Olimar
has
say
to approach
anything.
Olimar, and Olimar does his best when you're approaching him.
Definitely.
Unlike Wario, Roy really has no way of getting in, aside from just pushing in inside me. I mean, like, because he's got the bike. That's what I meant, because, like, Roy doesn't own a bike.
He's got ridiculously safe moves.
I'm just
But he doesn't have a bike, does he?
Does he have his driver's
Does
license?
Roy have a bike?
got stupid good ground speed.
Can Roy
Does he
shit
have
his
his driver's
pants?
license?
I don't know. He probably doesn't. He's a Fire Emblem guy. I don't have a
Character, emotions, likability,
Fans?
big tits.
Well, no, they do have that. Camilla? Camilla? Yes,
And
Anyway.
that's basically all they have, though, really.
Yeah, the combat's kind of interesting.
They don't have good character.
It's like chess, except you want to fuck all the pieces.
They're just cliches. That's all I'd say.
Anyway, right now, speaking of chess, right now,
Some people like that, so that's fine.
Doggy trying to play chess, Trillbi playing checkers, however, managing to get past everything right now. Here you go, you do not want to be at ledge against
Doggy may be
Olimar.
playing checkers right now, but I do believe Trillbi is playing Monopoly with this insane Monopoly in their advantage.
I think Trillbi is in a different board altogether. Anyway, 60% is not that bad of a deficit, especially to an Olimar.
They can make that back very
I don't know
quickly.
why he went up tilt there. I don't know if he was trying to get a different throw.
Maybe it was misinput.
Potentially a misinput, yes. Now, here's the really scary thing. If Roy gets in, side B is probably going to kill, especially when he keeps playing at ledge. Doggy's running from like one side of the ledge to the next, and it's just going to get him killed. That's my point.
Oh, well, it looks very similar to mine. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine, because got that.
It was just like, right there.
Very similar, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, it might be the exact same case.
probably.
Oh, what the? That is
I
unfortunate.
think you got a...
It would. It
Wow,
wouldn't.
the BM. We might have to DQ
It
Doggy.
wouldn't be a Roy game if the recovery didn't work properly.
Definitely.
Okay, this.
Back to even. Straight back.
Yeah, this has become a very even game right now. What the fuck? What? What is this percent?
I would not have guessed that Olimar could have done this.
The two just shielding in front of each other, fucking shades of Smash 4. There we go,
Wow,
side
Alan
B.
takes it.
Sweet spotted side
That
B.
was very close.
When you sweet spot side B, it's over.
It's yeah.
My friend Punks likes to say that Roy is the only character in the game that rewards bad positioning. But if the entire point of the character is to get in close, that's good positioning.
I get good positioning for him. Bad positioning if he was like a different character.
Yeah, anyone else, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
just
so I think we
reverse
go again. Nope, yep.
Oh.
He's pulling out the elf.
Oh, he's pulling out the Alf. Now we do know that Alf has an insanely good advantage against Ray here. Much better matchup
He's got
than
nothing. He's just a
No. It's a much better matchup. Alf is a much better matchup.
Well, we're going to see a theory put into practice right now. It's 52% already racked up within the first 8 seconds of this game.
We don't need to see my theory be put in practice. Come on, have a little faith.
85% now.
See what I mean. See exactly.
Honestly,
what
I forget if it was Thunder Smash, but there's that game where it's the Buzz's Olimar versus MVD Snake.
Uh-huh.
It is in like the span of 10 seconds. MVD taking like 100% and just killed.
Alf can lay on that damage very quick. Olimar not
Oh,
so
very
much.
nice. Reads the roll and gets the forward throw, and the stock's gone. Doggy is at a very good percentage right now.
Doggy has to push his advantage really hard just to keep this stock lead down. Because we can make it back.
Charging the neutral B, I think it can 2-frame, probably not. Ooh, reads the
No, I
roll in
think
too.
that- Wow.
All
back
of
to even.
Trillbi's options there covered all of Evan's potential mistakes there.
When you say that, I know someone. I used to work with someone who was like a Scottish.
Just misses that F smash by a hair, really.
And he just put on his richest Scottish accent.
Okay.
Pretending he wasn't from here. And just let him off.
Should have checked away.
That's what Jackson said he did the other day.
I gotta get rid of
He
Pickman.
said like he was coming back from.
I believe he's trying to get a shield poke there.
Oh, there
and that
we
up smash.
go. Up smash.
Up smash.
Definitely an up smash. I think Doggy's playing this game a lot better than the first game. Not letting, like, you know, just being ready for when Trillbi covers and like approaches.
Definitely.
And he's got a purple Pikmin right now, the strongest ones for aerial attacks, throwing it, doing a good chunk of damage against the shield. Reads the roll in very, very well there.
Not a very roll read that time.
There we go, side B, throws him off stage, does not get the kill. Surprising, because like, they've killed earlier with that.
The
There
flash
we
attack
go.
takes it.
Perfectly spaced, F tilt takes the stuff.
F tilt?
That was F tilt.
Okay.
Roy is ridiculous.
I thought that was dash attack. No, it's like a shoulder thing. No, that's a middle. Sorry.
Ooh boy, this is bad. This is really bad.
Very tense set right now.
Yeah, luckily Doggy has managed to get back those Pikmin that he lost from that encounter.
And
What?
The side B don't
I was gonna say that was way too early. I don't know why it was throwing those spikes out.
Tipper.
It wasn't even tip, it was like it's the Roy's sweet spot's the handle. He wasn't even hitting the handle. He just gets out of it.
And that up throw takes it. Wow. Game
Honestly,
3.
Doggy should have lost potentially like 2 separate occasions there.
Honestly, I told you, Alf has a better matchup. Alf is so much better against Roy.
I will believe you now.
Thank you.
You've proven your point.
How safe do you think Wario plays? I think I still think
Of course. Never mind.
Root Buster's on this.
Yoshi.
What?
What?
I love this.
Who was for Root Buster?
They probably requested it.
Okay, cool.
I can 100% almost guarantee that they requested it.
His back is actually like -1.
Root Buster is fucking phenomenal.
It's a Toby Fox song. That was pretty fucking
But even
good.
then, for a Toby Fox song, it's fucking
yeah.
phenomenal.
I really like this song and I do like the just main area music of Dota 2. That's very nice work by him.
It's so reactive.
Although it is really funny having this song play on Yoshi's story.
I know the hitbox, like, I know the...
I can see the meme of like Chris and Susie. Where the fuck are we, Chris?
God damn it, Chris, where the fuck are we now? But yeah, this is started off not very well in Doggy's favour right now. Trillbi kind of doing their best right now.
I believe that
Was
up
that
in
just
my
3 up airs and now a forward air and we're pretty much evened up?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think a command grab would have probably gotten it there.
0.5% away from 69 on Trillbi side.
Yeah, but also, there we go.
69.
Doggy is now technically ahead by a 0.1%, now he's behind.
Oh.
Very good use of back air there, getting off stage with, I think, the yellow Pikmin, which they got the high
Strong
hitbox.
recovery, and that takes it.
There
Wow.
we go.
Very
Side
clean
B, such a dangerous kill option with Roy and that sweet spot hilt.
It's weird to think that he was made to be the opposite of Marth, and now he's better than Marth.
Yeah, I mean, he succeeded.
Yes.
The opposite of Muff in this game, Marth in this game means good.
Yeah, Marth is god awful in this game. Compared to counterparts, like, you could either play Roy or better Marth, which is insane.
Well, yeah, though, I think Yoshi's story just exposed like a massive glaring problem with Olimar's recovery. What the hell do you do?
Definitely.
Down tilt's just covering it.
And that
Shielded
up
up B. Doggy has
I don't believe
massive,
this is going to be a free
massive
stock.
hill to climb.
I don't believe this is going to be a free stock. 2 stock at most. Okay.
It seems the power of Root Buster shines through Trillbi as...
Not quite getting that down.
Yeah, there we go. The blue Pikmin ups pro. I think he just threw the blue Pikmin off the stage.
One of them moves it.
He just got like he just got the really good command grab kill, and then he just threw it off stage.
That takes it. Wow.
He just immediately threw him off stage.
Sadly, Doggy lost in the stage play.
Yeah, that is the end of Doggy's insane run.
Well done to get into top 8.
We have now got MiniMo versus Trillbi in the losers semis.
Okay then. And if that's Horus versus the winner.
Yeah, the Horus goes on to fight the winner of this.
Can you guys still see me in the camera?
Yeah, you're still visible.
Maybe a little left, but
Did you,
it's
like,
not...
Did you both back up?
Oh, Jermaine, we got worth it.
Man, toxic.
You missed 80 quid on me.
The extra ones are on BFF,
That final salary, you got all the money. Is that correct?
If you say it's them, it's not me. Don't try and fucking run me into this. I had my conversation.
Inkling? Ooh. You don't see many people pull out Inkling as often. I think it's just to counter Roy, just to get in Roy's face.
No, I did want to see this from MiniMo, so it would be great to see how he handles this.
Quarterfinal final. Quarterfinal battle.
That's motherfucker.
It kind of worked, but unfortunately we're going to lose the semi, so there's no quarterfinals. Right now, Trillbi kind of putting out the percentage right now, but they're fully painted up.
Wow.
41% off a few rapid jabs. Reading every single stage recovery option going on right now, and they're fully painted up. Getting fully painted up against the Inkling is both an inevitability and a death sentence. Because you just get the stock and you get the percentage so ridiculously high that it's almost it's really unsafe to do anything.
Oh, clean down smash to get them off.
Trying to ledge hog, it's not melee.
Oh. If it was.
Back throw? I think no, does not go for the back throw.
Trying to remember force right out, trouble with. Oh, back out with again. Javelin shield.
There we go.
Very good up smash.
Tries the side B, I think, to either go for shield or was just trying to read any other option. Gets it fully shielded, pulls up in the up smash, and the stock's taken. MiniMo right now, he's very much at risk of losing this stock. Apparently not.
yet.
Apparently I spoke too soon.
A little. Oh,
there we go.
Exactly.
I didn't speak soon enough. Now
back
we
to
just
an even
have.
game.
We're basically back to how we were stock one.
Wow.
Trillbi is unpainted. There is something on their body.
Hopefully, Trillbi can
pushing in
wow.
MiniMo's face.
That is
very nice stock there by MiniMo.
Very good advantage there by Trillbi. Very good.
MiniMo kind of running out of paint right now. I kind of forgot that Inkling
has a meter.
Wait, no, never mind, another full paint.
Oh, clean up etching.
Very nice use.
Into
Oh!
the forward smash!
Trilby kind of popping up at the moment.
Wow. I don't want MiniMo to lose, but I think
want
Trilbi to win.
I think Trilby might be the one to watch out for. I think
definitely. After switching from DK.
If they win this and go against Horus, we could be in for a bit of a slobber knocker, if as the kids would say.
A bit of fisticuffs, I believe.
A bit of fisticuffs, yeah. I'm not sure if it's best of 3 at all. Anyway, here we go. Game 2.
After this, it'll be best of 5.
So he's gone Wolf. The character, I think this is honestly MiniMo's strongest point. I don't know why he kind of didn't open up with Wolf. I think maybe he just thought he would have to play as fast and as aggressive, but why play aggressively when Wolf faster?
Definitely. And they can just space very well around those options.
What?
It was a multi-hit.
Okay, right.
You can't really parry multi-hits.
Ooh, trying to get the 2-frame on that side B. Luckily, Wolf's recovery is
quite slow. It will be very funny if that cannot 2-frame, but all of us thought it could 2-frame.
Yes, the red sparks, but I think just a bit too far away from stage there.
You're not getting that 2-frame either.
And a nice little left tilt.
Nah, into up there. How is he going to put his advantage?
Oh.
I'll be out of shield.
Hey.
Fairly safe.
Yeah, fairly safe for Roy. Does a lot of percentage. It's a kill move at some point, I promise. But right now, Trillbi kind of running away from this game. He's at 100. No, they're at 130%.
Yes, it's going to take it
Oh,
off.
there we go. Nice. Beautiful play by MiniMo there.
Honestly, textbook.
MiniMo is still at like 100. He's now at 106%. All Trillbi has to do is hit like 1 or 2 Roy moves, and they've taken that stuff.
Oh, you make. Oh, you say close? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant comment. That was game 3. Yeah, game 3 was close.
There we go. Just shoes are out. This is quite a difficult match, I think. Both of MiniMo's characters right now are kind of like not doing that well because Trillbi is playing this so aggressively. They are getting in the MiniMo's face and not moving an inch.
I believe this will be a grand final between either Horus and Jermaine or Trillbi and Jermaine. One or the other, it can only be.
Yeah, that's how bracket works, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I think it'll be a close battle. Ooh, there we go. If at first you don't succeed, just shield, wait for them to hit it, and then up smash. Anyway, this
got some nice percent there.
Yeah, very nice combos by MiniMo. Still like, still at twice the percentage, just over twice. Oh, and just eats an F smash.
Takes it.
MiniMo's out. That's it.
Mo's out. What a shame. Well played by both players.
MiniMo was projected to win that one too.
Wow.
Trillbi is almost definitely, as the kids would say, popping off.
Popping the fuck off.
Now, Horus. We're in losers finals. We are in losers finals. I was not quite expecting this to go this way. I wasn't paying attention to how badly Trillbi was popping off.
I think we're gonna ride
fucking Horus isn't even willing to take the risk. No, Rob.
Best of 5, yeah? We're losers finals, yeah?
It's at the best of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even willing to take the risk is immediately Steve.
They cannot take the risk against Trillbi right now.
Anyway, here we go, mining away.
When you were playing against Bowser,
wasn't this a rematch of
This is a rematch.
Aha,
Hang on, let me check bracket. This is indeed a rematch. Yeah, because I think I commented this game and it wasn't even close last time.
Yeah.
Because Steve is the temporal anomaly that we all pray to that will not consume us. They are very difficult to deal with. But luckily, Roy subscribes to the same school of cloud of you cannot mine if I am in your face. But right now,
mind game if I have no mind.
It is kind of also a case of.
That takes it.
It is also a case of I have nothing to approach you with. I am quick, I have side B, but I am not cloud.
Oh, Horus Lyto into the combo that established.
Oh, he gets the counter.
Oh wow. I believe he is one of the
and punishes that Elytra comeback. Again, there's not really much you can do with Elytra. It's not safe. It's got a bit of a hitbox when it first starts, but apart from that, it's very easy to punish.
That's only really from Fire.
And this game is even, again. With Trillbi now taking the lead. Trying, I think, their best now to make sure it's a commanding lead.
But can he push his advantage?
Horus falls out of a combo once, and it's now just time for Chaos to run him up.
Okay. That guy just sent him flying.
Doesn't even go to the ledge, the bother ledge guarding. It's all about getting the diamond. It's all about the diamonds. Does not get that sweet spot, so that's not going to kill.
If she gets diamond now, it's a
very nice use of Elytra into the up smash. What? That's just a thing you can do apparently. Unfortunately, yeah, Horus cannot.
Cannot counter the command grab.
Yeah, Horus can't even. She can't even build any materials. So if these materials go, that's it.
Oh, clean parry.
Oh, there we go. Thick, meaty F smash.
It's what he needed. It's what they needed at that point.
Nice use of up tilt there to try and break down the shield and potentially get a shield pull.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget, Steve combos are so funny that potentially the game can be decided by landing one hit right now.
Definitely. Shout out to 69 again. Oh, never mind.
There we go, up smash, off stage, uses the anvil, just misses. Recovery was just a bit too quick.
That was a weird trade there, dude.
Still no diamonds. Oh my god!
Dear God.
Why is Steve
F smash into F
tilt into the up smash?
Forward air, actually.
Yeah, forward air.
Yeah. We both said it wrong. It doesn't matter.
This
Well
is...
played, though.
Yeah, no, this is just such a difficult thing because Horus and Steve in general, they can hit you once and then they're just like, okay, I am free to now take advantage of this and I'm just going to take you anywhere I want.
Back on Pokemon Stadium. Oh, immediate forward air.
Forward air into the grab.
Even back up by that combo.
Yeah, Trillbi I think does not want to repeat of what happened last time these two met in brackets. I think Trillbi is now like, I am smarter, I am faster, I am stronger. I now know what you're going to do, but just survives it.
Actually painful right
He'll make it back. Nice TNT setup. You don't see that very often, and Trillbi almost kills himself with it.
Hopefully we can secure out the kill and then push advantage on that.
One thing I'm slightly glad about, we just saw it there, the grab is not a continuing hitbox. Like, Trillbi was standing right on top of the hook and he didn't get pulled in, so
I believe Isabel's is somewhat similar, but...
No, that one's the command grab, it's a side B.
Oh, okay.
So if it can link it, then she can hold it for a while. If you step on it, you get pulled in.
Okay.
Very nice. Uses the jump perfectly to avoid that up smash.
This game is very tense, even in the first stop. Great DI there.
It's so comically quick. Nice ledge trap setup. Unfortunately, the up tilt just sends them a bit too far away. Just does not put them in the right position.
That's smash case.
Puts a wooden blocks. Like, I'm turning around. I'm not leaving anywhere.
Trillbi is getting emotional right now.
Yeah, you cannot let Steve get the best of you. Honestly, that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
It sounds ridiculous when I say don't let Steve get the best of you. Steve cannot act. Steve has no emotions.
Steve
also has no iron. No anvils, no minecarts. Horus has to start mining.
You need to.
There we go. We get one chunk of iron and then nice little left smash.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Horus is at 3 stocks right now. This is going to be quite the comeback for Trillbi to pull off. I think Trillbi can pull this off, this comeback.
Definitely can.
Roy is the master of killing early. But Horus not only has diamond tools, they have reserve diamonds. They have like 2 diamond tools ready to go.
Even if they die, it's going to be a hard climb.
Yeah. Look at how much damage the shield that X Smash did.
In a forward air. Oh, up smash, forward. Up smash could have killed maybe.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, played fairly nicely around that minecart. Come on. You can pull out this insane dash cancel, you know you can't kill me.
Nice jump there. You might as well take the hit instead of getting hit by the command grab of the minecart.
Definitely.
Yep, just letting her get back the stage safely. Not very smart move, but whatever.
Wow.
No anvils, you can't do that. There we go.
Back to even
117%, but just get some iron. Doesn't build the diamond tools. I think Horus might be confident enough that there we go. Now this is looking very, very, very uncomfortable for Trillbi right now.
Oh, getting some pretty clean percent right there.
Trillbi, yeah, definitely doing their best right now, definitely keeping the pressure on, but now it's over.
No.
It's over.
What a shame. What an absolute shame.
Minecarts, bro.
There's still one more game left.
It is such a heads I win, tails you lose situation.
What a shame.
Where it's just like, oh cool, you mash out, I've got you.
Yeah,
oh cool, you mash out a ledge, I've got you.
If it, the only thing we could have done
I've been wearing this upside down.
Have you?
I think.
I've done that before.
Yeah, definitely upside down. Okay, here we go. Game 3, potentially the last game of this set right now.
Hopefully not, because they have been playing very well.
Trillbi's been playing very, very well for a third place finish.
A deserved third place.
But this is supposedly the villain of the scene right now.
Well, you know what?
Oh.
If they're the villain of the scene, then I can be a biased commentator.
It's like, I just want to be the villain? Alright.
Come on, Roy, come on! Oh,
there we go. A single mistake, and Steve is just like, hi, I've got all these combos, I can destroy you.
Wow, now you have 50%. Okay.
The only time, well, other than after COVID, the only time pre-COVID had a bit of a hold service was because the monitor turned on. Twice the monitor turned on.
Trying to go for an up to
Stone tools. There we go. Throws it off stage. Gets the TNT. I don't know why Horus is doing these TNT setups just
They're
now.
not doing. Maybe it's because of the.
Oh my god!
Wow,
if
terrifying.
TNT lasted a bit longer, that might have been a really cool setup.
Definitely, and that just.
Speaking of setups, the uncool one doesn't get the kill though. Too low %.
I think I know why
Anvil
couldn't
hits in
tap
the
that.
untechable situation.
But I think they may be doing TNT setups now because of the voice upbeat setting on fire.
Yeah, because if you use any fire moves on the TNT, it explodes. That is, that's a good call, because I'm pretty sure it also hits Peru ledge.
Yes.
There we go, stone, tools ready to go.
And the side B takes it. Okay. Oh, come on.
There we go, iron.
Sadly, that
Iron tools. If you can't really get diamond at the moment, it's something. That was ballsy.
They need to be ballsy
that.
right now. They need to be ballsy right now.
Going into the charged of F Smash with a Lytra, very ballsy.
Threaded the needle either.
Oh, there we go. Front off stage with the F Smash. We're back at ledge, and F Tilt takes the stock.
Okay, Trillbi has a
game
2-step
looking to be
lead.
Trillbi's unless Horus pulls out just immovable combos.
They're farming for diamonds right now. They need to start straight mining.
Yeah, there's no diamonds. There's no diamonds to be found in these Dashjon mines. They're dry. Dry as a bone.
Oh. Looks like they're going to an abandoned mine shaft right there. Pretty treacherous. Oh, that almost took it. That
comes
almost
back.
Great mashing. I know I could never have gone out of that.
Definitely just using that up as an opportunity to get resources because there is still no diamonds.
What a shame.
This is ridiculous. This is like, this must be a bad seed.
Okay. I have to send him away. You cannot give him an opportunity to mine at this point.
There we go. If they use the anvil, Horus has. There's
they
diamonds.
Have diamonds. This is.
There's no mine carts and there's no anvils though. They are missing very vital part of their kits. They have to rely now on their tools' ability to carry their opponents up the stage. Ooh, diamonds are out. But Horus has nothing.
No.
Ooh!
Wow.
Ooh, that's just unfortunate. A single block of iron to build up. Oh, no way!
That back air takes it.
There
wow.
we go.
Very close at the end.
Trilbi, after a phenomenal losers run, is just removed.
What a shame. What an absolute shame.
And MiniMo was... God, MiniMo was supposed to be Horus there as well. Okay, well... So we have grand finals right now. Curry G. This is grand finals. I like how that's just like the preset now is just Horus and losers.
No.
Fish is over there doing friendlies.
Yeah, like everyone else. There's like...
Rat them out!
There's like 4 of us that aren't doing friendlies.
Yeah, I think there's a few of us that are playing right now.
Yeah. Like, two of them are playing in bracket, we're commentating.
And we're still like 10 minutes away from technically being supposed to finish.
No,
anyway, this is a rematch.
It's 10 due to the amount of people. Yeah.
We're 10 minutes away from like technically bracket supposed to finish. It's supposed to be done at 9.
Well,
anyway,
here
we go.
10 as well.
Yeah, well, this might be finished before 9. Who knows?
Possibly.
I think Curry wants to collect his winnings, go to the pub. But right now, this could potentially be a repeat. I think Horus is looking to avoid a repeat.
Oh, yeah.
Of what happened
last week.
Doesn't go for that free up smash potential.
Trying to rack him with those
hit with the grab. Nice use of block there to avoid coming into those big sword ranges.
Gonna go for it.
I thought Lyto was gonna absolutely fuck her over. No iron, so no approach from the top of the anvil. F tilt taking the stock. Curry 99ing himself on the limits.
Very small move.
There we go, limits ready to go.
390
blade beam back here.
That was a 100%.
Oh,
my
very
God.
nice. Michael
Can I make it
Jordan, yeah, makes it
No,
back.
make it.
Elytra has a lot of range.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
just
and
falls
that-
into the F smash though. That's
F smash
unfortunate. Yeah. Now it's like the very stressful period of every single hit I take. I'm potentially not going to be able to recoup this. Curry's only at 54%, and he's got all stocks. And
that F.
that F tilt,
Wow.
F fair, man. That fair is just so good when you know what the fucking spike hitbox is.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not know it had a spike hitbox before today.
It does. It's very good. It's a very good spiking
I've
tool.
seen it plenty enough
You
to remember.
just need to know where it is. Okay, Horus goes Rob.
I don't believe Rob's going to secure it at the front because Curry has a very bad matchup against Steve. And that's
Horus
just
has
the
been
play
able to take games before from Rob, like as Rob from Curry. So we'll see how it goes. But climb hazards immediately at 318%.
Definitely free. And it's back
There
to
we go.
even.
Very nice combo there.
Pretty clean. Oh.
Get some
neutral
percentage
ahead of
up. You have to really play to Rob's strengths here.
How long to gyro? Oh, there we go.
Gyro's gone, spike immediately, but luckily
Doesn't
Rob
matter.
is a very difficult character to spike at low percent.
Wow.
You can send him down, but if there's plenty of fuel left in the tank, Rob will come back.
That's one thing a lot of players need
And
to pay
Rob
attention
can play.
Oh, wow.
Rob can play off stage a lot better than Cloud can.
Definitely.
Now, naturally, just because Horus tried it, she hit a the limit climb hazard, but at the same time, like.
I mean, it was some. I don't know. Okay. That's some of the effort just to send him off. Trying to set up a ledge trap doesn't really work like that.
Up air doesn't get the kill. I'm pretty sure in Smash 4 that would have absolutely killed.
100%.
Yeah, these two are like just trying to feel each other out. It's like, okay, what do I have to do to get this kill? They keep hitting each other's shields and dash attack takes the stock. I thought the DI would have stopped that. I don't know if that was good DI or if that was just something that happened.
No. Insane mashing. It's never gonna happen. Insane angles on that Trillbi.
Rob side B does not pull off, does not get what
Not
is
good
needed.
enough.
Horus right now, I think, is like facing that deficit very badly.
They've lost advantage.
Luckily, Clouds can. At this point, Clouds might die very easily. It's all about making Curry make that mistake and getting that punish off. There we go.
Up air to cover that recovery. Really well done there.
That is the mistake that was needed to be covered, but unfortunately now Horus is at
Gyro in play.
133%.
No, Gyro's not in play anymore. Shame.
Yeah, Curry might be trying to go for the talented spike there.
Wow. Immediately.
Ow. God, you can see what Evan is doing right now. He's pointing and look at shock.
Literally just the meme of soy boys pointing.
Soy boy point.
Sure, yeah. Oh.
Anyway, right now this game is looking to be over. Horus is at 101%.
Nice power on that.
This
forward
is
ab.
not an easy comeback to pull off, especially against Curry. Limit is ready, so any mistake is the end. He's hit 3 parries in a row.
You said people weren't consistent with parries, but
CurryGovernor is
Jermaine
not most people. What the?
he is a different beast, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, just okay. If you're staying up there, I'm coming to get you.
Wow.
Very good Davina McCall from Big Brother Impression there. This is potentially the last game of the night, with 6 minutes until bracket is supposed to be finished.
Will this be a 6-minute timeout?
And we will see Rob once again. No Mythra, no Aegis this time.
I don't believe they would be the best option right now.
No blonde pierced big boob girls this time.
Okay. Oh, missing the back air because of the delay. Wow. Jermaine's pushing this advantage hard. Okay. But Horus can pull off a pretty sick combo like that. So it's not over yet. Okay.
And right now, leading by stocks, or leading by percentage right now is Horus by only, never mind. Never mind. In the time it took for me to never finish that sentence, Curry took the lead.
Yeah. Well, we should be expecting
He's
that
leading
in
only by
game.
6%. Oh, very nice use
Oh.
of the gyro there, pushing him back into the down tilt. Using gyro there, just a little fuck off, just a little getaway.
Gyro completely changes how both of these players will play when it's on field.
Oh, very nice trying to chase them up with the down smash there.
Something
Just
you need
missing
to
it
keep in
though.
mind. Oh, okay.
This is
Get
looking to
attack.
be a very slow game.
Well, we should expect that from these players.
Don't mind me.
Here comes CurryGovernor potentially to commentate.
No.
No, he's not. He's
I'm
refusing.
here to tidy up.
He's here to tidy up. Do you need anything back here that I can help with?
I'm good, thanks.
Do you want this? It's not plugged into anything.
Limit.
Leave that.
Yeah, leave that. Yeah, it's the audio thing.
Basically, it's so that the speakers aren't going off.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, speaking of going off, Limit's climb hazards taking the stock right now. Curry's at 160.
You know, fuck it, I've got nothing else to do.
Okay, here we go.
We have the three-man commentary.
Oh, I'm here for game 3, okay?
Game 3.
Game
It's
3,
very
2
cool.
stocks left, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left of this game.
Luckily, in the meantime, Mitch joined us. Of course, took that stock.
Horus
Very
that stock
easy.
and the percentage lead. Never mind, back for us.
Oh, wow. Very close game.
Let's go, Jay.
Jay's trying her best right now to at least take a single game off
I
Curry.
know Jay's supposed to be the villain of the scene, but I just want them to win.
I think like the biggest problem right now with this is even if she plays out of her mind and takes this game,
Massive disadvantage.
it's one game out of a loser's bracket.
Out of
return.
6. It's one game out of 6 she has
It's
to
one
win.
game out of 6 she has to win, and now she's on her final stock, and Curry's at 70%.
The thing is, right, like, Jay said she was the villain. Like, Jermaine's basically the villain. He even uses the Anakin, used to use the Anakin tag.
He also uses Ahsoka though.
Who is Asuka? My brain is-
Ahsoka is Anakin's apprentice from the Clone Wars 3D series.
Really? Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I wouldn't watch the 3D series.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
kinda
I'm not
bad.
going to.
No,
Yeah,
it's
don't
definitely
bother.
not bad.
Don't bother. Watch the
It's
2D
good.
series
It's
instead. It's much
good.
better.
They're both pretty good. They both got really good animation.
Okay. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this game.
Yeah.
This game that's like
do what we're
potentially
supposed to
in the
do.
twilight of right now.
And let's see the up throw and a beautiful catch there from
Yeah,
Jermaine.
back out, throwing him upstage. You do not want to be in this
Down it, not getting
situation.
down as
Trying to like get the down air
And
spikes.
a
There we
throw.
go. Ledge from
That's
back, and this
beautiful
game's done.
Wow.
3 minutes from the end of brackets. I'm going home. Get me
I'm
the
going
fuck
home
out
as
of
well.
here.
I need to pack up. That's why I came here.
I
This has
also
been
need to go.
Garuga, Monte, Kieran. Thanks for joining us, and another
Thank you very much.
NewcastleVania.
Okay, yep. See you all later.
See you all later.